And here he is, direct from some sort of dark dimension. Pumpkin guy.
Not yet. Wait. I'm unorganized. You have to wait a second. Alerts aren't even on yet, so hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Literally last second stuff broken. Oh, God. It's one of those days. One of those days, bro. Bro. Everything's broken. Dude. All right, I'm alive. Oh, God. All right. No. It worked. All right, we got it. We got it. Then we did it. Jibidabadoo. What's up? How's it going? It's Sunday. This on? All right, good. God. What the flub, man? Dude, what happened to Josie? What's going on?
Greetings, PG and John. We are here and ready for this week's shenanigans. Jim happy, Jim clap, Jim coffee sip, Jim ducky.
All right, well, that's broken. Look at that. I did nothing. Josie's broken. All right, we're turning that off. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Well, nothing. Literally, chat, nothing. I turned it on. Josie's like, I'm going to be broken all day. I'm going to be broken. Unbelievable. All right, Josie, you're out. That's all right. It's just more resources for me. God. What's up? How's it going? Oh, jeez. King's coronation yesterday. Drama. Oh, yeah, I guess if you're there, then I guess that's an issue. People are just all around mean on the internet. They're like, blah, 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 king. I'm just like, I mean, I'm not there, so I'm not terribly invested in it. It's some old dude who gets a hat, and then he's going to die in a couple of years, and somebody else is going to get a hat, and everyone's going to be like, hey, and then there's going to be arguments. Why do we still have kings and queens? It seems ridiculous. We're spending a lot of money on these people, and people are like, well, it's England. It's tradition. I saw a good meme. Tradition is peer pressure from dead people. That was good. I like that. I got all sorts of weird boxes happening right now. Let me just turn that off because that's annoying. Okay. There you go. So let me say hi to people. No, I'm scared to see what happens when I go to the other thing. If Josie got messed up, that means something else got messed up. So it could be a disaster. I may not even have an easy mode today. What's up? It's a nice hat. Yeah. And then add the holy hand grenade of Antioch. Dude, it's so interesting when you see that trend. I'm like, this is actually trending? Really? I'm like, dude, that's a throwback. Wow. All shiny and such. What's up? Blue Moon High. What's up, DJC? What's up, Dreamer? Buccaneer Squirrel. Max Marv. What's up, Kurt Planet Core? Space Buckaroo. Tenebris. What's up, DJ Goldie? Let's see. Made a solid 22 karat gold. Why did he melt that down and pay for people's food?
Foamy and John are mild when you look at the anger online. It's a scary place.
Yeah, pretty much, right? That's what I'm saying, man. I feel like the internet's blind rage has surpassed a squirrel who is just too logical to be that angry. Oh, God. Hey, I'm gonna have things going. What's up, Danny Phantom? All right. Dude, we had a long week. It was like the Flash in reverse. I don't know. I didn't care for it. You mean the Royal Golden Master Ball? Oh, God. That'd be funny. It'd be funny if he threw it into the audience and said, I choose you. I feel like he would get some PR points if he did that. You imagine if he just picked that up and he's like, I choose you. And like, he just hit some kid in the... Oh my God. What's up? Did you go the high? I'm still a little discombobulated because of pre-stream garbage. Garbage. Oh, everybody get coffee. Boo. Well, at least those work today. I literally did nothing. This is going to bug me until I test it, so let me test it now. All right. Got to go to easy mode for a sec. Brr. All right, well, good. It didn't mess up me, so that's nice. Let's see if it messed up the new one. Hey, chat. I don't know. I got to be excitable. Oh, my God. It's so crazy, right? The world is a weird place and stuff. Okay, I guess that works. No, I just want to make sure it didn't mess it up here. The toast works. What the hell happened to Josie? I feel like Josie's got really bent out of shape since we brought the toast out. It's like all of a sudden she's like, I'm not working for you. You jerk. It's really not my fault, you know? Josie, don't get angry. All right, well, that works. Boom, boom, boom. Kurt Planet, hi. What's up? I got up early enough to catch a gospel choir to look at a curious best part of the royal show. Oh, yeah, they had a show, right? Dude, I don't know. I know everyone's like, dude, it's a once-in-a-lifetime event. I'm like, dude, he's like 74. How long do you expect him to live? Yeah? Doing some very small body work on my car today. Body work? What? Weighs nearly 5 pounds. Why to get a headache? Oh, God. 5 pounds? I don't want. It's like having a 5-pound hat. Oh, my God. Dude, that's crazy. To waste energy to be that angry all the time. I feel like anger's a good use of energy as long as it's productive. You know? I feel like every emotion has good uses. It's just like on the internet, I feel like people are just so miserable about everything that they're like just throwing tantrums for no reason. You know? Other than the, little dopamine hit that they get. And they're like, oh, dude, this makes me feel so great being angry. Oh, God. Did Begley mess up Josie again? I don't know. I feel like, much like the writers, Josie's on strike. She's like, I'm not going to work anymore. Why? I'm not getting paid enough to read things. So it is actually a wonderful day, and as wonderful days happen, go.
Hey PG. How are you? 23 months.
23 minutes.
Thanks for all the laughs and insanity.
Thank you. I appreciate Dark Jedi. What's up? Go.
51 moons. Hi.
51
Less than 3.
moons. Thank you. I appreciate. Lost Pixie, thank you. And you. Oh, now they're all coming in. What's up?
I think the humanity is ready for the next asteroid to hit the Earth. Time for a reset. Maybe I've been too influenced by the squirrel.
Nah, I feel like something needs to be weeded out a little bit. Or at least a calamity. Well, here's the thing. You figure apocalyptic calamities, right, would kind of bring people together. And you figure...
Hey PG, I got American McGee
Hey.
Alice working finally, and with an HD mod I found it looks pretty good.
There you go. Need that HD mod. Yeah, it's kind of crusty if you go back to it now. But there you go. Nice. Glad it's working. Dude, you figure with... I'm just waiting. Okay, you figure with all the stuff people... I knew it.
Begley. Use incognito or safe pages when using Joycey.
Joycey. Joycey. What's up?
Helping to keep the AC on once summer hits.
Yeah, I'm not even turning the AC on this year. All right, I'm gonna sweat. I'm gonna sweat to save money. Dude, yeah, dude, no, man. The electric things just went up like unbelievably. You know, for those that don't know, there's like a supplier and then a deliverer of electricity, and apparently some rates got changed, so everyone's bickering right now. It literally went up like 50%. I don't even know how that's legal. Ugh. They dyed a horse's mane's royal blue and permed it. What? Permed it into Shirley Temple curls. The horses looked annoyed. Yeah, I would be too. Why are they doing that to horses? What's wrong with regular horses for royalty? This horse toot not good enough for you? Oh. Well, I figured the only thing a king would need would be a high horse, you know? That's terrible, but it was right there. Yeah, apparently Blade got pushed back now. That's on pause because of the writer strike. I didn't even know that had writers. You figured, hey, vampire guy, go kill other vampires. What do I say? Yeah, die, vampire. You know, whatever. Whatever comes to your head. Feel like we're going to get a lot more improv movies. What? Whatever, dude. It always pans out. This happens every couple of years. Everybody goes on strike. People complain, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, essentially what happens is... I don't know, an agreement is made and it's really not in the favor of anybody and people just get dribs and drabs of what they initially wanted. Everybody gets back to work disgruntledly.
Hello, Pumpkin Guy, Jim in chat. How are you?
I'm all right, I'm alive. There you go. What's up? Thank you, Icarus. Yeah, so that basically is what's going to happen. And everyone will get back to work a little slightly disgruntled, but a little happier that it got a little bit more until the next time. You know how many writer strikes there's been historically? A lot. It doesn't matter. It's part of the cycle. They can use AI to write the scripts. Well, that's part of the contention there in the agreement. They don't want AI using, well, Hollywood to use AI to write scripts. They're like, job security, bro. Dude, that doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, wake up. Yeah, that's over. Been a long week, but stressed out with the cat because the tail needs to come up. What? Why? Got hit by a car, messed up? No! Oh, good vibes. That's all right. They'll survive. It'll be all right. What's up? Thank you. Bella One Budget. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Mr. Mays, hi. What's up? For good vibes.
Hey, a hype train, but where is it going?
I don't know. It's, where is it going? Hype train. Got a hype train.
Hype train bits for Pumpkin Guy.
Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. I'm always surprised when we get one. Oh, man. Let's be honest, they would never shut down their production. They need to make money out of the Marvel movies. Yeah, I'm sure they got stuff going on. It'll be fine. You know? I know everyone worries about this stuff all the time. Hey, God, what's going to happen? So I'm like, whatever. Oh, we did get to manage to watch some of the Beavis and Butthead, because apparently, hey, yo, no, you know how Walmart has like their version of Prime? Literally, we got, go. Sora gifted 2 subs. Thank you. Who got sub? Mr. Mays, you got a sub. Lucas, you got a sub.
Toot.
Thank you. Grab and Dragon. Thank you. I appreciate all of it. Thank you, Grab and Dragon. Omega Cat, thank you. Okay. Dude, there's a lot going on. Dude, we're on level 3. Level 3! Dude, that's almost done. Wow. Thank you. And thank you. Oh, man, my words. Oh, I lost my train of thought. It's gone because of the hype train. I got my hype train got derailed by my brain train. My brain train. Now I gotta get coffee. I'm gonna whine. Oh, that's nice. See, I can't wear something like that. I don't look as good. Walmart, thank you. No, Walmart. Oh, dude, they gave us what was it? Like literally 7 days of whatever their version of Prime is for like Amazon. But dude, you get Paramount Plus with Walmart apparently. I guess they're trying to compete with Amazon, where Amazon's got like their stuff. Not worthy. Grab and Dragon gifted sub. God Reaper, you got a sub. Blood Raven, you got a sub. Thanks, dude. Grab and Dragon. Thank you. I appreciate. Hey. And for those who don't know, the candy comes out for gifted subs. Thank you. Yeah, so we got Paramount Plus for the next 70 days. Yay. Oh, no, we're canceling. Come on.
Bits for the hype.
Bits for the hype. Thank you. Level 3. Almost complete. Dun, 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 dun. I'm debating watching the new Beavis and Butthead. We saw the first 2 episodes. They weren't bad. They weren't like stellar where I was like, oh my God. But we did have a couple of like, we laughed kind of things. So that was kind of funny. Hey, dude, for stuff to make us laugh, it's got to be at least a little bit humorous. You know? I definitely feel like they pulled back a bit on the humor.
The Amityville toaster. Make breakfast spooky. Spooky talk from toaster. Spooky eat me toast. Yum, yum, yum. Human hand.
Thank you, TJC.
For the hype.
For the hype. There we go. Boom. 100%. Level 3. We did level 3. Level 3 is complete.
That last card made me think of Lydia Dietz.
Oh, there you go. I can see that. I'm bringing out the hype train again. Hey, dude, level 3 complete. Dude, you know the last time we completed level 3? Dude, like a long time ago. Thank you. Hey, it's beautiful. Now we're on level 4. Dun, dun, dun. Keeps going up. Let's see. I need to see new South Park specials and Paramount Plus, Pumpkin Guy. Yeah, I got to do that too. Oh, God. I feel like I got to...
and welcome to our new
Yeah.
house. Keep your feet
Thank
off
you.
the
Give to
table.
the sub to Zombie Snow White. Zombie Snow White, you got a sub. A lot of candy today. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Boop. Bum, 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 bum. Boom. Adam, hi. What's up? How's it going? Yeah, I got to do this. I got to watch the South Park. I got to watch the Scream movies that are also on Paramount Plus. There's so much stuff I got to watch, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it all. I feel like I'm going to have to start throwing some of the stuff on in the background, and, you know, if it catches my attention, then great. If not, then I'm like, bleh, whatever, you know? But I don't know. I haven't seen a Scream movie since, like, Scream 3, you know? Do you like scary movies? Yeah, they're all right. What's your favorite one? Well, it kind of depends. What if I got on the phone with little screen face guy? You know? I'd be debating movies just constantly, you know? You got to pick a favorite movie. Well, I mean, it's really hard, man. I like Return of the Living Dead. I like Shaun of the Dead. You know, I like comedy horror. So, you know, if you're going to murder me, do it in a funny way. Okay? Click. Oh, man. What? Then I walk into the next room to just banana peels all over the floor, right? I hope you like banana bread. Ouch. It wasn't funny. Don't forget Frasier, Thon. They're on there too? Oh, God, nah. Dude, that's like 9 seasons. I'll be able to catch up on Beavis and Butthead, but I'm not going to rewatch Frasier. I gotta work on new content because I haven't seen anything new in forever. Because what ends up happening is because we do a lot of work, I just put on something I'm familiar with in the background so I don't have to actually pay attention. You know, if it's something new and shiny, I got to pay attention, yeah? What's up? Future High. Let's see. Diana, what's up? Hi, Cat, what? Changed my name from Sailor Moon D. Hey, Sailor Moon D! Formerly known as. The user formerly known as Sailor Moon D. What's up? How's it going? Diana, hi. What's up?
I saw The Pope's Exorcist yesterday and it was pretty good. The effects were scary.
Oh, nice. There you go. The Pope's Exorcist. It's serious when you bring that guy in. What's up? Banana peels and mousetraps everywhere. Exactly. They'll try to take me down like a Home Alone skit, you know? If you go back and watch Home Alone, dude, the stuff that happens to those two people that break in and try to get the McAllister kid, yo, dude, the stepping on the nail stuff, it's that weird comedy where you're just like, oh, that hurts, but you're laughing at them. It's really violent. Hey, Starkthorn, how you doing? What's up? Watch the Goof South Park special. It's mega funny. It's worth it. Yeah, maybe I'll deal with the specials first. I'll do the specials. I don't know. I got a long watch list now. I got like 12, 15 things on there. Ghostface meets Tom and Jerry. Exactly. I feel like that would be hilarious. Somebody go do a parody of that. My throat. I don't have enough coffee in it. Oh, God.
Sup, boss gourd.
What's up? How's it going, Vero? What's up? How you doing? Not much, just jumping in here. Hey, how's it going? Dude, it's a wonderful day where we are locally. You know, the sun is out, it's bright, it's not too hot, it's not too cold. Everybody started their lawn equipment in unison. You know, people banging on hammers, giving people migraines for no apparent reason, other than their grass is a millimeter longer than it was the other day. It's so annoying. I like spring, but I hate the sounds that come with it, man. It's like everybody's like, let's build and cut things. I'm just like, what are you doing? All right. Watching Marv step on the bull boys makes me wince. Yeah, dude. And, oh, the Christmas ornaments? Oh, God.
Honk, banana. You wish you had an idea like that. Banana hat. Baseball bat.
Hey.
Honk, banana. It's where it's at. Oh, God.
That's actually good. That's good use of that. I completely... Dude, I forget that would have been... I could have played that myself, and I didn't. I'm an idiot. Thank you, DJ. Allergies, too. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It hasn't been that bad for us so far. But again, we don't go outside, so, you know. We did open a window today, so I could be wrecked tomorrow. Love the Home Alone games on the Sega Genesis, though. I haven't played those because I never had a Sega Genesis. So I guess we're going to have to emulate them. All right. Do they have an emulator called the Emulator? Because I feel like that'd be clever. There you go. All right, what happened to the hype train? I missed it all. All right, we finished level 3. Thank you. Hey, there we go. It was the doorknob for me. Dude, it was the flamethrower to the head that got me. Dude, Pesci actually got burns for that. Literally. Yeah, that's when you could do stunts and it could actually put the actors in harm. And dude, Joe Pesci's going to be in a movie called, or series or whatever. I think it's called Bupkis. It's with that Peter Davidson guy. Yeah, dude, I was literally just thinking about Joe Pesci the other day. I'm like, what happened to Joe Pesci? I never see him in anything. And I was like, boom, he's going to be in this thing. I'm like, what? How is that? What? I don't know how much they're going to let him do, but there you go. Thank you for the follow. What's up? Brandon, hi. What's up? Ever seen the movie Hereditary? I mean, that one is generally a scary movie. I haven't had a time to watch it. No, I haven't. I haven't seen Hereditary. It's on the watch list with everything else. It's on the watch list. It's on the worst part of Pum'Kin. The actors almost died during the stunts. Yeah. No, what's worse is the ones that do. God, look up Twilight Zone, the movie. Oof, that is rough. Dude, I don't think if I was a filmmaker, I don't think I would ever be able to make another film again. Like, if that happened on my watch. I don't think I would. Like, that's messed up. Never watch Home Alone same way again. Yeah. Bump, 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 bump. It's weird, and some of those falls, too. Like, I feel like actors were made of more durable stuff. Like, they didn't have the little foam cushions at the bottom when you threw them down a flight of stairs. Oh, God. Well, what are you going to do? You know what I'm going to do? Boom! Ah! Yeah, I can see the little... Yeah, it is a little deetsy. You're a deetsy girl. Ah. Let's see. Oh, but speaking of which, yo, Danny Elfman is... Oh, sorry. Danny Elfman is actually scoring the next Beetlejuice movie. Yes! So it's actually happened. It's moving forward. Beetlejuice 2. Danny Elfman's going to do the score. Yes. I gotta go re-listen to that. It's such a good soundtrack. Yeah. Go.
Jackie Chan has a medical file a mile long due to doing his own stunts.
Yep.
And he was in better shape than most due to his martial arts lifestyle.
Yep. And he still kept breaking his feet. You know, it's ridiculous. They had to paint his cast as like a sneaker in Rumble in the Bronx. So there's certain scenes where he's got this really big shoe, but it's actually a cast. That's crazy. Let's see. What new Beetlejuice? Movies after so many years. I know, right? 30 years. 30 years later, new Beetlejuice. I don't know. But they're trying to get Jenna Ortega to be like the daughter of Lydia Dietz. So you know where that's going. But it'll be fun. So I hope that works, though. I like Ortega. Oh. Just because she's been... Wednesday Addams. Yeah. What are you going to do? Bum, 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 bum. There's no way that the original Evil Dead would be allowed to be made today. And if it was back then, they had zero safety concerns. Yeah, here, just put this chainsaw on your hand and run around willy-nilly. Oh, dude, speaking of Evil Dead, did anybody see the new Hives video? You actually posted it because it's very Evil Dead. Like, the story is very Evil Dead in that video. It's pretty good. I like it.
65 months, that a long time of pumpkin-y goodness.
It is! Thank you, Thanos. I appreciate the continued support. Yes. Thank you. What's up?
The streamer Iron Mouse is dead set on believing that the Home Alone movies are prequels to the Saw movies.
I don't know if that works in my head. What, McAllister becomes the Saw dude? Like, is that the thing? I don't know. Maybe they had personal trauma being left alone twice during major, holiday events. But everything turned out nice. You know? It doesn't work in my head. It doesn't work in my head either. Doesn't make any sense. That's a stretch. That's somebody saying, hey, dude, these two are connected because memes. Go.
So not only Christina Ricci has to pass down her character, so does Winona Ryder. Is Jenny Ortega slowly gaining more power?
Yeah, I feel like she's going to be the ultimate dark, spooky girl moving forward. Dude, if she gets this role, I mean, you're literally doubling down on the spookiness. You know?
Yo.
Yo, what's up, Jimmy? Thank you. I can see that. What? Kevin McAllister, jaded from years of neglect, being overlooked in a very large family. Took it, basically just used their knowledge to stave off people and applied it in malicious ways. Why, what's happening? What? You! The Dark Mafia. What's up? How's it going? Oh, no, that's YouTube. But still, thank you. Spooky girls are like magical girls. They can only be powerful while they're considered girls, and people need them to move on once they become ladies. Really? Yeah, what happened to the cast of The Craft? Where's Fairuza Balk at? She was spooky. What's up? Ropa, thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. Especially you got a Prime sub. Oh, yeah, that's a reminder. If you got a Prime sub, use it. Because you don't want Bezos sitting on his fat stacks of money that could go to streamers. Prime subs. You get one. It's like a free thing. You say, yes, use my Prime sub. Well, I subscribe to the Pum'Kin and or other people. See, the ghost is on fire. Use your Prime sub. Why does he set himself on fire like that? He's just like... You know, it's like self-immolation for no reason, and then he waves at people. Hi, guys, I'm on fire. That's that weird, like, specter you see in dreams and nightmares that it's just like, hi, Bob, how are you doing? Oh, my God, you're on fire. No, it's okay, but I'm here to warn you about the future. What is wrong with you, Pando? That's crazy to me, dude. I don't know. It seems like a weird thing that the devs added. And let's have the ghost just burst into flames. Do they do that with the dogs? Because I feel like that would be traumatic. Panda's cute level is over 9,000. Wow!
But he is already dead, so why not?
I mean, I guess, but still, wouldn't that hurt? Because then if it doesn't hurt, then the concept of hell is moot, you know? Just like, all right, well, if I'm already dead, what's the worst you can do? Oh, it's going to be really hot here, but I'm dead. It wouldn't really matter, would it? Oh, my God, they got me. Last I heard, Feruza owned an occult shop. Oh, that's pretty accurate, right? No, they were literally into, like, that kind of occult stuff. So, yeah. Dude, the last role I saw her in was either American History X or Waterboy. I completely forgot. Oh, good. But they probably made enough money off that they're like, hey, whatever. I don't know. How much did actors get paid? Well, at least back then. Boom. Hi, Fit, what's up? How's it going? Project 3 dice rolls. I'm going to go with green. I don't know. Oh, I got to pick a number? I don't know. Read that. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 came out. No spoilers. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, and avoid the internet because that's happening. Hi, Papa God, it's your birthday. Is it? Is it really? Because happy birthday. Hey! Happy birthday, Emma Pond. May your birthday be good. It better be. If it's not good, you make it good. If it's not good, you make it good. Chat, where'd you go? There you are. I would order cake. Dude, have somebody Uber you a cake. Uber cake. I don't know. Dude, no, we made banana bread yesterday. Banana bread. It was a pre-mixed thing. We're not cooks, so we need the just put it in the oven kind of thing. It's all right. We made banana bread. We put an extra banana in it. We made sure it made it a little mushy, but it was all right. It's not a bread that you dip in coffee. You have to eat it on its side. What's up? Hey, happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Who's that guy? If I sound like that, it's the Wonderful World guy. Happy birthday to you. That guy had such a unique voice. I always wanted to try black velvet cake. I feel like they overdid it. You know, because it's like when you get those chocolate cakes that have too much cake on it. Or, I mean, well, too much chocolate in it. It's like the triple chocolate cake. You're like, yeah, okay, I get it. You're chocolate. Okay. I kind of like a little variation. It's really got to be good, though. You know, at least for my taste buds. I do like chocolate, though. You with your words. Go.
Spoiler alert. Disney will make buckets of cash and it will have many suggestions to get the audience to buy more.
Yep, there you go. That's what they do. That's their job. Even with Outriders. Oh, they're making a Winnie the Pooh horror game. You know, Winnie the Pooh is now in the public domain, and basically everyone's just jumping on that bandwagon. Hey, man, we're going to make a horror video game. Yay. You know, it's like one of those itch.io things. Thinking to get tiramisu. Ooh, tiramisu. Oh, that's like the fancy cakes of cakes. Nice. It's like a cake without being a cake. It's more like a pastry in my brain. Yeah, it's like a pastry cake. What's up? Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong. There you go. Any cake light on the icing for me. Rather have cheesecake any day, though. Oh, I do love cheesecake. Cheesecake. Dude, cheesecake is best. Cheesecake is best. You know, unless you get one of those weird non-New York dry ones. Nah, dry cheesecake is the worst because then you got to put like some kind of strawberry fruit kind of syrup on top of it to make it even palatable. Cupcakes are good. Yeah, cupcakes are small cakes. They're in a cup. Cupcakes. Yeah. My favorite is lemon cake. My mom's homemade one is so fluffy. Dude, lemon cake? Oh, dude, here's the thing. No, I told you about the lemon bars we got. We were in such a mood because lemon's like a very spring, summery kind of pastry, right? So we got these weird little lemon bars. Bro, they were terrible. Dude, I don't know who decided to make these, but I'm like, yo, wasted calories, bro. Especially if you're watching your weight. Don't you hate when you get bad food that you're like, oh, I'm so looking forward to this, and then you eat it, and then it's like, oh my God, I just wasted 500 calories on something that's terrible. And then not only do you feel bad because you figured you'd splurge, a little bit and do an extra couple of, miles on a treadmill to work it off, but then it's like, the calories weren't even good, It's like, why do they do this? Why? I hate it. Anyway, okay, here's the thing with a lemon bar, okay? A pastry lemon bar. I shouldn't have to put sugar on top of it to make it palatable. That's how bad it was. They're like my least favorite Marvel characters. Oh, yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy? Bim, bim. Well, I think that's kind of like rounding up that era of movies, so, yeah. Peter Pan and Wendy was straight to streaming movie, and it sadly shows. Yeah, they're doing a lot of straight to streaming kind of stuff. Go.
Losing weight is one of the hardest things to do.
Yeah, it is. That, quitting smoking and drinking, and well, yeah, losing weight because then you have to quit eating. Quitting eating is the hardest part because you need it for survival. Oh, God. Hey, but we've been doing good. We lost like 3 pounds, which we probably gained back, merely because we had a slice of banana bread, and that kind of thing. What are you gonna do? I don't know, man. It's just these stupid lemon bars. I gotta do more exercise while it's nice, before it gets too sweltering stupid. Nat King Cole song, What a Wonderful World as well. A lot of people did. What a wonderful world. Yeah, that song. Did the Peter Pan and Wendy thing actually just on streaming? Doomsday, what's up? Thank you for the sub, the Prime sub. Yes, taking money from Bezos and putting it in my pocket. Thank you, I appreciate. Bezos doesn't need it. Even they know they don't need it. They're like, here, somebody take my money. I'm like, I'll do it. What? They're doing a lot of charity work now. I don't know. Thank you. That's wonderful, folks. I'm making good small choices along the way. Yeah. Either Louis was the original or not, is the most well known for it. Oh yeah, definitely the most well known for it. Did they even write it though? A lot of people forget who, like a lot of musicians back then, they would just write, sing songs that somebody else wrote. Yeah, not a lot of original content back then. I mean, it is for the person who wrote it, but you know what I mean. Boom, boom, coffee. Go.
Quitting smoking is surprisingly easy. I've quit twice. Both after surgery. First, dental surgery, the second and final one from GSW. Surgery, it's super effective.
I guess that'll work. I ain't got the money for surgeries. God, I just gotta live with the pain. Oh, coffee time. There you go. Bum 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 ba da da dum. That game Pauline revived Witch got shut down. It's over. Yeah, we're talking about the game you liked. Now, it was a mobile game. It was like pixel art. You run around, you just collect things, that kind of stuff. It's weird. Okay, here's the thing. When they basically cancel a game, they basically kill it off, right? Remember when it was when the game would start ending, they would call it end of life? And then they coined the term EOL, short for end of life. Now the term is sunset. They've sunset the game by shutting down the servers. We're going to sunset the game. What? End of life was a lot more dramatic, and then they kind of softened it up with EOL, and then now it's just sunset. I'm like, what's next? Nobody really wants to, everyone's dancing around what's really happening, which is you are killing the game. Just say you murdered the game. You creeped into its bedroom in the middle of the night and you stuck a pillow over its face, okay? I mean, I guess it wouldn't sound, yeah, we're suffocating a game on May 7th. It's that wouldn't, I guess, go over well. But sunsetting is just so, I guess, flaccid, as far as terms go. They did the exact same thing with nursing homes. Yes, Sunset Pines. Why don't you just say murder fields? You know, because that's what's happening. Soft language George Carlin warned us about. Yeah, it's the whole shell shock bit, you know. Like, it's so weird, man. Nobody dies anymore. They pass away. Nothing gets canceled. It's sunset. The game got whacked. Forget about it. Yeah, you didn't see nothing. I need someone to help me get out of bed. You know, I have a lot of numerous things here, but I don't know you personally, so I feel like some of them might be mean. I don't know them personally, so it's like I could say numerous things. Trebuchet? I don't... Go.
We are putting the game down sounds bad.
Yeah. Or how about the game is now living on a farm upstate? Yeah. Yeah. No. We brought the game to a farm. It's roaming free. It's just there's no internet there. So, but it's okay. Really? So it's not just gone? No, it's all right. I mean, literally. Legs are sore from workout I did yesterday. Oh, you did work out. Nice. Hey, there you go. Beautiful. Nice. All right, well then that's an excuse. I thought you were just being lazy, but no, you're being lazy because you weren't lazy. Nice. It's gone to the 8-bit bridge in the sky. Yeah. Don't see the depth of the character. They fade the screen, then back to where you were, pretty much. Bum. No, I really kind of wish. Whatever, I don't care. It's over. It's done. When's the Twisted Metal series coming out? Like, actually, I saw the trailer and I'm not terribly excited about it, so I probably won't even watch it. But I'm curious as when is the release date. I thought it was like July. My voice is after the concert I went to last night. No.
We all need the tilting beds from Wallace and Gromit that drop us right into a dressing space. The adrenaline from the falling sensation would help with wake up.
That's true. There you go. Nice. All right. I feel like that would be good, but I don't know if that would be, no, maybe not for old people who move slowly. If you had a bed that kind of just like, or kind of tilted you out, like it's slowly started going sideways, and you're like, you know, I feel like that would kind of be a little jarring. That would help me in the morning. I generally don't have a problem getting up. It's like getting restful sleep seems to be a problem. Can't be like the ghost up there. I don't know. It's just like, you know, certain time of day, I'm just like, get up. I will walk around a half hour with like one shoe on before I even realize it. Yeah, because we go on autopilot. Yeah, but dude, before the first cup of coffee in the morning, forget about it. I'm here just lurking. What's up? There you go. Excited for new Zelda games coming out in 5 days. Yes, new Zelda. What? It's like May 11th, right? Hey, you can start preloading apparently. Yeah, because people were super stoked, man. When I was checking news, everyone's like, dude, there's like a preload happening. Oh, my God. You know, like that kind of thing. I can't get super hyped about a preload, you know? I didn't need 100 articles from various news sources telling me you could preload the game. It's kind of ridiculous, right? There's a new Zelda game. Yeah, dude, Tears of the Kingdom. Bro, where you been, dude? Pre-ordering, yeah, that works. Just ask Sony. Yeah. Excited for Final Fantasy 16. Well, I mean, yeah, come on. But I'm going to do a small workout to do how many comparative things off to 10 squats and 30 seconds of planking. Mind you, this is 6 foot guys compared to the 4 without falling over. That's exercise, though. It still helps. Planking's a little difficult. You know, you got to be like, you know, it's annoying. I got to start doing some exercise. Other than treadmill stuff, you know, treadmill's so boring. It's like I'm walking nowhere, you know. That's the problem. It's like, dude, when I'm outside, I feel like I got a reason to go somewhere. But then as all those places ended up closing up due to various reasons, there was no place to go. So I stopped walking. I had no incentive, you know? Then the whole pandemic thing made it worse because I didn't even have incentive to go walk and get coffee because I didn't want anybody touching my food. It's ridiculous. Then I'm like, oh, I'm just going to sit on the couch. I don't got to go anywhere. I can make my own coffee and it tastes better. You know? And then I throw myself on a treadmill and I'm just like walking in space. I'm just like, yeah. But I figured out a way to do work on my phone, so that's pretty good. Yeah. So basically I'm just staring at the phone doing work. Yeah. I've been able to catch up with things. Been so busy at work. Spaying, neutering, sheltering animals was a big job. It is. It's a lot of work. Think I'm tired of having to rescue Zelda. Yeah, I feel like everybody is, but you know that's the lore. Just wait till the movie comes out. You know Nintendo's gonna be making a Zelda movie soon. You know it. Feel like I worked out last night at a Disturbed concert. Danced, jumped my arms, and sang my vocal cords practically burnt. Oh God, you gotta be careful with that. You know, gotta be careful, bro. Come on. Happy birthday, Evie's mom. Hey, there you go. Give me a second. Is it not working now? Bro. Fix it. Evie's mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Evie's mom. Get some candy or cake or something that you like and eat it. It was kind of low effort, but, you know, hey, I tried. What? Dude, I've only had 2 cups of coffee, dude. Oh, happy birthday. What happened there? I've got an indoor... How come I didn't say that? Anything. Got an indoor workout regimen. I can recommend 10 to 15 minutes a day. Works every muscle in your body. I'll send you the next care package. Compensation for controller. What? Encourage you sit... What? Oh, no. What? 10, 15 minutes? I could barely spare that. Here's the thing with it, and here's the problem with the treadmill. There's speed on it, you know? So when I'm like, hey, I could do 2 miles, like, really, really quickly if I just up the speed. And also I'm like, all right, let me push myself. And then I'm like, quickly. Because the sooner I get this over, the sooner I can do my work. You know, that kind of thing. I'm ridiculous that way. I don't know why. I feel like if it's something I don't enjoy, I try to just plow through it. I try to do a speed run, you know? It's like, quickly do it. And a movie can only milk one purchase for a few hours. A game can multi-transact for several months. Only if you let it. I don't know. I don't like the concept of my, you know, multiple transactions in games. It's kind of bleh. Conscience might not be my thing anymore. Logistics alone are exhausting. Are those worth it for finals of solo project? I spent too much on merch. Yeah. I don't know. At a certain point, you're like concerts. It's like, oh. You know, you got to find a ride to the venue. You got to find people to go with. And if you're going by yourself, then you got to figure out, all right, can I drink? Can I do this? I don't want to pass out. I don't want to get stuck in a mosh pit. You know, that kind of thing. Go.
You sure? It also doesn't require any equipment.
Okay.
And you can adjust it to take more or less time as you feel necessary.
Yeah, okay, then that's good. Gimme. Dude, anything. Yeah. No, I need to work out a muscle, you know? Like one of them. Like generally I'll just try to put like weights on my arms and stuff, so it's like when I'm type, I feel like I'm getting exercise when I type. Click, 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 click. No, because I'm moving my wrist, but I got weights on my arms. It's like a low impact, right? I'm trying. I go to concerts by myself. There you go. Not sure how some of our AWOL Nation people did it back in the day. I'm in awe of them. What? Do concerts? Oh, well, I mean, you know, we've been to a couple of concerts. They're either super annoying or actually fun. You know? Yeah.
Serious question, what brand of wireless headphones are the best?
Probably the ones that nobody can afford. You know what? In this day and age, I'm going to say it depends on your hearing. Okay? I always opt for I tend to like Sony's because I've noticed for the affordability yet quality, I gravitate towards Sony. But I mean, if you want to get into high-end stuff, it's like, God, they're like $600-700 headphones that are ridiculous, like Sennheiser high-end ones, Audio Tech, blah, 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 whatever they're called. So it really kind of depends.
Lol, one of the opening band's vocalists preached against drugs at my concert to a very May reaction from the metalheads.
Who does that at a concert? Hey guys, don't do drugs. Get off the stage, sir, or I'm gonna throw a needle at you. Oh God, who does that? Drugs are bad, you know. What, dude? What? Oh, all right. Let me see your list of prescriptions you're on, bro. Yeah. It's just, you know, my doctor is an undocumented pharmacist. Yours apparently has a degree. Get off the stage. Yeah, it's like so stupid. It's like, this is not the point to be like, you know, sitting around trying to preach to people. You're there to entertain and just, you know, do your songs. Oh, God.
I've recently fallen in love with Shoxbone headphones. They sit outside your ear so you can still hear other things clearly. And no pressure inside your ear canal.
No, I need headphones that make me deaf to the outside world. Like, I want headphones that are basically like a sensory deprivation chamber.
Well, she used to be a drug-addicted stripper, so she had some case, but it wasn't a good venue for it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like, you know, you get over it, move on. Yeah.
I look at headphones like I do at sunglasses. Off the $10 rotating rack because they will quickly get lost/broken.
What are you doing to your headphones? Dude, I got a pair of headphones that are like 12 years old. Bro. Even the Bluetooth ones, the battery's gonna die before they break. Oh, God. Deftones. There you go. Oh, man. Anti-drug PSAs still paled in comparison to British PSAs of kids getting what kind of farm electrocuted or trying a whole Olympic-style event on train tracks. What? I don't think I've seen that. Fake Soup, what's up? Hi. What's up? Reds have a wire and they're hard to find. That's me. I don't like earbuds, though. You know, the wireless earbuds are kind of 50-50. Bluetooth for me is kind of 50-50. I do have a good pair of Bluetooth earbuds that are like doable, you know. But they're not great. I'm like, eh. I do like not having a wire, especially if I'm listening to music and drawing and stuff, you know. Because then I don't have that weird wire. But I'm still like I don't mind wires, you know, if I have to. I got my Bluetooth earbuds off Amazon, sale for $80. Best earbuds I've ever bought. Nice. What's the brand? Quite find an Apple AirPods Pro latest gen, while out of the noise cancellation and transparent mode work quite well for me. Yeah, I really need good noise cancellation. I've never tried the AirPods because they were like out of my price range. The most expensive thing I have as far as audio stuff goes is like, what are they? Sony wireless something or others. Their noise canceling, they're pretty good. Over ear, I think they were like $80 on sale, you know. And this was like, these are probably like 4 years old already, maybe 5. I don't trust pairing technology. I don't want the office hearing what I'm listening to. What do you mean you don't trust pairing technology? It's fine. I thought the meth PSAs were bad. Yeah. Sony XJ40. No, I want to say, and I can't remember the name. I want to say maybe a CTH 4000 something.
I can't do the noise isolation stuff. It gives me a pressure headache, like I'm flying at the level before your ears pop.
Yeah, that's true. That's just an extra feature for me, you know? But because without it, I feel like my head is going to explode because everybody's making so much noise. I could deal with a little bit of that simulated air pressure. Band of Soundcore. Like, 2-3 Anchor. Oh, there you go. No, Fairland, thank you for the bits. Thank you. If you want to find that infamous British PSA to train tracks, it's called Finishing Line. All right. The use of PSA or farm commercials. Taking ibuprofen. Yeah, there you go. No, I always find PSAs to be like, kind of heavy-handed when it comes to like anti-drug stuff or anti-this, anti-that, and I'm like, dude, at a certain level, your seriousness becomes comedic, you know, and you're just like, this is your brain on drugs, like those type of old commercials, and you're like, I like eggs, you know, dude, make me an omelet, bro. I'm just like, come on, everybody leave me alone. Have you heard of the one Kotaku writers have compared to Nintendo to why?
I love over-ear headphones, but the cushions start coming apart from me after a year, and some companies make it hard to replace them.
Yeah, that is a problem. That is a problem. We had a really good pair that happened to, and what we did is we actually sewed fabric around the ear pads that was more durable. So then you add durable fabric over it. It was like from a really old, comfortable flannel shirt. So it's like having little cozy flannel earmuffs over your ear while listening to music. It took some time, but we did it, you know? And it looked kind of jank. They basically look like hobo headphones, you know? What's up?
Wanted to say I have a cheap pair of Logitech headphones which I have used for over 20 years.
Wow. See, they can make hardware, it's just their software is terrible. Oh yeah, so basically Kotaku doesn't like Nintendo now because they got blacklisted. Oh, Kotaku, no. Oh no. Well, maybe if you weren't so, I guess, volatile and venomous with your reviews of particular things and making everything into a social slanted issue when it comes to Nintendo, maybe they'd approach you a little bit more nicely. Yeah. And apparently Kotaku can't get a review copy of Zelda. They got to play it when it comes out like everyone else. Oh, no. Whatever. Man. I wish they would do one on drums instead of drugs. Who taught you how to play these things? What? Why? Why Pumpkin got? Because it's Kotaku. I don't know, like, I don't remember Kotaku being that... God, what's the... I want to say... I don't even want to say woke. I would say toxically culturally insightful with their, not insightful, instigating. That's it. Insightful is completely different. I never find them insightful. I feel like their articles are written to instigate a lot of discourse, at least from the ones I've read. Yeah.
I have a set of over-ear Anchor Soundcore Live Q20 which the noise cancelling was good enough to make me nearly miss supper when I couldn't hear the wife yelling at me. Best $55 ever.
Oh. Nice. Write it down. I don't think I'll buy AirPods again. They're much cheaper than generic wireless ones that just work as well. All right. Well, there's yeah, but no, Kotaku seems to be very instigating and creating discourse with particular, I guess, games. Like, the few articles I read, it was just like, well, why are you making this an issue with a fictional character and trying to, you know, kind of wedge in some kind of social commentary? It's like, it's a video game. At a certain point, I feel like we all just got to look at video games as fictional, whatever, and stop trying to find deeper meaning and, you know, how a game may or may not be offensive, could be misconstruing, blah, 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 underlying meaning, blah, 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 the social impact of Zelda on blah, 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 and how this character is represented. It's a video game, okay? It's a video game. I really feel like we got to... You know when... here's the thing. You ever hear those stories about, like, people who read into artwork? Like, there's a whatever painting and a thing, and everyone puts all this meaning and stuff into it, and blah, blah, blah. And what did the artist mean? And, oh, my God, it means this, blah, 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 blah. And then at some point, the artist, before they drop dead and their really famous work, it's just like, you know, they're sitting there on their deathbed. Can you tell us what this painting means? Oh, that piece of crap? No, I dropped paint on there, and somebody said, let's run with this. It's a marketing ploy. Everybody fell for it. Sometimes stuff is just stuff, okay? Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, you know, that kind of thing. It doesn't have to be Freudian, you know? Oh, God. Hashtag protect the pixels. Exactly. So I got my vacation destination yesterday, and it's been a birthday. Been horrible. What? Why? But I don't like this dear relaxation, which is working ever since you got here. Last time I stream to watch. What? Oh, come on. You gotta make fun. You gotta have fun. You're on vacation. Vacation it. Come on. Here's what you do. Okay, I'm a miserable person anytime I have to be taken anywhere I don't want to be taken. Okay, so here's what I do. I basically look around and I find something that I can remotely gravitate to and try to have fun with. You like coffee? Find a place that has coffee and have coffee. You know? You like particular beverages, particular foods? Hey, you're on vacation. Enjoy everything you possibly can. All right? Don't worry about the calories or none of that crap. You know? Hey, dude. Okay, can you picture me hanging out at a casino? All right? No, I'm not a casino type guy, right? But we ended up going to, what was it, Foxwoods one day. And dude, I was walking around, everything's loud, I'm miserable there, blah, blah, blah. You know what I did? I got coffee there. And bro, it was one of the best cups of coffee I've ever had in my entire life. I don't know what they did with their coffee in Foxwoods at that time when we went, but my God, I was like, give me more. It was so good. It was such good coffee. I was amazed, actually. So I found something good, and then we got funnel cake. I don't know. Simple things for me. Yeah. Getting off the internet is a vacation. It is. True. This is why we don't do a lot of it anymore. It's like, I just glance at news at this point, and I'm like, wow, everybody's a miserable schmuck. Yeah. I do believe that all media has a message behind it. And sometimes that message is, please enjoy this thing I make. Yeah, pretty much. Sometimes not even that. Oh, God. Reminds me of the, ruined duct tape banana art in Korea. Oh, yeah, the banana that got duct tape and somebody ate it because they were hungry. Yeah. It's like, they ruined the banana. Oh, I just put another one up there. Don't worry about the calories. Guess I'm always on vacation. No, but you know what it is. Because we were in that mindset. It's like anytime we go someplace new, and us going out anywhere is technically a vacation. Because we leave. We go outside maybe a couple of times a month, if that. So generally it's like, when we go out, it's just like, hey, you know what, let's get this, And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but I try not to worry about the calories so much, because it's like, what am I going to do? At the end of my life, what am I going to do? Worried about, like, the 3 cupcakes I had? Yeah, doesn't matter. Free drinks include a lot, not just alcohol. Hey, there you go. I've been hoarding myself in the tent playing video games. Oh, God. Oh, so it's like a campy thing. Oh. I don't know, maybe find some squirrels to harmonize your discontent for society. Then you can all sing, hang out in the trees. We all hate society, yes we do. Let's throw nuts at them. They do. That banana gets replaced about every 3 days. Yeah, so then what's the problem? I'm assuming the person knew that going in. No, the banana art installation, duct tape thing. It's just replacing a banana. What a waste of wall space. You want to make it art, you leave it there until it attracts flies and becomes a biohazard. And then you could say this art is toxic. It's like, give me a break. We got to replace the banana every 3 days. Yeah, talk about a waste of food too. There are people that can actually eat that banana. Whoever made that, I feel like, is not thinking. They're basically wasting food. You're wasting food. Bum, 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 bum. Picture Pauline sitting in a slot machine all day. Maybe if there was a cute one. She'd probably be into, like, pachinko or something like that. Played a little anime slot machines. Oh, hey, what we did. Hey, we put more RAM in our crap top. Yeah. No, we didn't download it, you idiot. No, we got more RAM. We are actually, dude, our streaming laptop. Our streaming laptop. We got 64 gigs of RAM up in our laptop, bro. Max capacity. There you go. No, because we were trying to do a little bit more with OBS, but OBS was like spiking all day. It was like, bro, you're doing too much. You need more RAM. Yep. I feel like, yeah, but we're trying to push it. Push it to the limit. Yeah, that was our big investment for the week. Oh, God. I mean, I don't know if it's making anything smoother. I feel like it'll still crap out the CPU at some point. But, you know, I got some more wiggle room. Yeah. Crank up those animations now. Again, it might be limitations with OBS Studio. I've looked it up, and the only thing I could find is there's an 8 gig limitation for replay buffer, which I don't use. But I don't know about the program itself, because I'm literally using right now like 6 gigs of RAM, which doesn't seem like a lot for OBS, but like literally, if I change scenes, it'll jump up to about 7 or 8. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on. No, because I look at the process of other people, and it's like, yeah, we're using like, you know, almost a gig of RAM here. And I'm like, what? There's something going on here. There's something going on here. It's crazy. My computer's 12 years old. I'm still running 8 gigs RAM. Wow. I don't think that would have helped. Most likely CPU cap. Yeah, maybe. But still, it actually makes a couple of things a little bit smoother, so I kind of like that. Yeah. Had my MacBook Pro since college. Back in 2011. I think I'll need to upgrade soon. No, we got one of those. It's kind of fun to go back and be retro about it, you know? Maybe I should plug that in one day, and we should just do, hey, I'm on a Mac kind of thing. Like an old school Mac. People get all nostalgic for the startup sound. You know? All right, we're going to go to easy mode for a second, and I can drink coffee. Hey, I got to test out the animations, right? Let's go. All right, there you go. That kind of worked. I know we got a lot of stuff here, so we'll see actually if it drags things down. But but now I can drink coffee and it's not an issue. I like that. See, and just before I talked about only having one shoe on and walking around the house, and I lost a shoe. I only have one. So I'm alternating feet with one shoe. It's the left shoe. Hi, loaf of bread. Yeah. It's wheats. Wheat. No. Thank you. Daffy, thank you. I appreciate it. Clap, clap. But now I can use all my other animations. I can be like, oh my God, chat, what's going on? Dude, did you see that story about what the hell ever was happening that you don't care about? Yeah, me too. It was crazy. Bro. I'm really trying to just like change things up a bit just to make things more enjoyable. Not only for you guys, but for myself. You know? Yeah, I gotta mess with programs and destroy them as much as humanly possible. See, that's what I need. I need to be a programmer so I can reverse engineer OBS Studio, go into it and say, everything is uncapped all the time, but you're not using my CPU. And it'd be like, wait, what? Somebody do that. Fix it. There has got to be a way to make a program just run off the GPU and not CPU, all right? There's no reason. Yo, just overclock my GPU. I don't care. You know, just leave my CPU alone. Or can't we split the resources up? Like, I feel like that would be a good thing to do. Just wear mishmash shoes. Mishmash shoes. Wear your mishmash shoes. What's up? Thank you, Deanna. I appreciate it. Thank you. Have OBS get AI to fix their issues. That's what I would do. Like, AI, make this better. You know? And it'll just whip up a program better version for me. Yeah. I feel like that would be a good thing to do. A good usage of AI. Hey, here are my problems. Fix it. Yeah. New York City congestion charge that would bill drivers $23 a day on top of existing tolls. Congestion charge. Does this apply to taxis? What do you want? Everybody to just bike ride across the planet? Bro, people got places to go. Just keep packing them into the subways like sardines. You know? Yeah. And then have people jump into the subway, you know, tunnels to protest something and just hold up all the lines. Ridiculous. $23 a day. That's so stupid, you know? You know what maybe they should do is... I don't even know. Here's the thing about New York. Even like being in New York, I would just walk around everywhere as opposed to taking a cab or subway. If I had to travel, I would take a subway, but that was very rare. I would enjoy the walk from like 23rd Street to 80th Street. I would just walk around because there's always something to see, you know? And if I got bored with a particular street, I would just go down another one. Like the whole city's a grid, you know? Oh man, I'm bored with Fifth Avenue. Let's go over to Lexington. Oh, I'm bored with Lexington. Let's go to Madison. Let's go to Second. You know? Let's see what the rich people are doing on Park Avenue. Wow. You know, dude, there's just so much to see. It's like in New York, it's like I feel like if you're driving around, you're probably not enjoying the city. New York, what, $500 a day? Dude, it's expensive. The last time we did a New York thing, which was a bit ago, right? We just we walked around for the majority of the day, and I think we bought a couple of albums from record stores that were still open. Generation Records is still open. Just saying. That's our thing. We like looking for music. So we bought a couple of albums. Of course, we got some bagels, a bunch of coffees, and I still think we walked out spending like $250. Plus probably another, I think it was like $50 to get there. So like $300 for a day trip in New York, you know? And then part of me, it's like when I got back, I was like, I feel like this was a waste. Everything was so expensive. And I'm like, I didn't get the enjoyment out of it that I would hope for $300. $23, 8,365. Are people supposed to come up with that kind of money? Yeah, if you have a car in New York, you have the money. You know? I think it's kind of messed up, though, for, like, people who actually have to commute to work. Because, you know, there's no affordable housing, but the working, you know, people that gotta, you know, be there for, like, regular jobs, you know, they're all up in, like, either the Bronx or maybe crappier parts of Westchester. And it's like, do you want to take a 2.5-hour bus ride to get to, like, a Starbucks job? Hell no. Why do you think crime is so high there? In New York, it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. I mean, you're probably thinking like 80s, 90s crime. Like now it's kind of like meh. I mean, there's a little bit of crime, but you know, what? Somebody stole somebody's laptop that left it unattended in a Starbucks. It's like whatever. No, crime isn't terrible. You know, I mean, you have your riots and stuff, but that's usually for social issues. Because you know, not a lot of people are just like, you know, hey, I'm going to travel 3 hours to get to New York so I can complain. The guy rides a subway to get his Sbarro job at the only one in the city. Pretty much. I actually like Sbarro's pizza. They had like a really good stuffed crust pizza at one point. It was so good. Oh my God. I was eating it like every other day. It was so bad. It was so bad for me. It was like a meat stuffed it had like 5 different meats and like 3 different cheeses with a bunch of sauce on it. And it was like stuffed in this calzone looking thing, but it wasn't a calzone. It was like literally a pizza. The New York City walking show on YouTube is cool. Yeah, unfortunately for me, it's like if you live in New York at any particular period of time, the turnover rate of everything is so quick that what was cool for you personally and stuff that you liked, say, 8 months ago is probably all gone. You know, like, oh, dude, that shop closed. This store closed. This area over here is gone. Oh, what happened here? You know, that kind of thing. So it's a high turnover rate. So if you like a particular thing in New York, enjoy it now. Because it's just going to close, get moved over, or something like that. You know? Like, dude, I was like St. Mark's kid, you know? I would just hang out in St. Mark's Place all the time. Yeah.
It's my birthday today and I don't have hope with me. BC, her mom and I are on bad terms. Please cheer me up, Jim.
Happy birthday! There you go. Try not to worry. Try not to stress. Because it's your birthday and things are happening. And just because hope's not there doesn't mean you can't be happy. Want to know why? You want to know why? Because it's your birthday. What the hell are you doing? Get yourself some cake. I'd get cake. I get all the cake, all the cake, all the cupcakes, everything you can stuff in your face. You get that and you eat it. You eat it and you have fun. Then maybe watch something that's not terrible. That's what I would do, dude. Anytime I'm down, I usually stuff my face. Which is a really bad habit to get into, but every once in a while, it's good for your soul. Good for your soul! Assuming you have a soul. Souls. Souls! I don't know. Zoom call. Zoom call. Damn it. Cake sounds good. Cake always sounds good. Nobody says cake sounds bad. Unless they don't like the band. There's a band called Cake. I don't like this. This cake is terrible. Cake sounds bad. What are you talking about? Oh, I don't really like the band, man. What are you talking about? They're all unique and everything. Yeah, but they're not for me. Me. I don't know. Yeah, but New York is definitely a high turnover rate place. So, you know, most cities are now. Because the cost of retail space or whatever is just astronomically high. And there's really no room for weird little kitschy shops where you can go in and browse weird particular garbage. You know? There was this weird place that it was like a novelty knick-knack place that we used to go to. It was awesome.
On the bright side, my girlfriend drove to come see me today. BC, she loves me a lot. Can I get a shout out to Megan for being here for me?
Hey, let's see, how am I going to do that? Megan, good job. Thanks for being there for Lakota Warrior. People like you make life worth living. According to recent polls. Thank you. Oh, that's good. Novelty shops. There are no novelty shops anymore. I'm just saying. Dude, I could go in there and get like prismatic crystals and slide whistles, plus glow-in-the-dark slinkies and like squishy snails. It was that kind of a place. It was like all the weird things you'd see in the back pocket of a magician, and there was a store for it. And now it's gone, because nobody cared. So the only places that are open now are like high-end restaurants, clothing stores, and stuff that I just can't afford. And pizza places. I mean, I can only eat so much pizza. Yeah. That's why my husband and I are leaving New York, Long Island, because it's getting too expensive to live out here. Yeah. It really is, and there's not nearly enough to do to keep you, you know, invested in the area. It's like, yeah, what am I going to do? Go to the opera every week? I can't afford to go to the opera every week. I can't go to Broadway. I can't keep even watching movies there. It's basically like a playground for the rich right now, and if you're not rich, you can't play. So it's like whatever. It's just like for a bunch of influencers slash YouTubers slash elitists to just go around taking selfies and post. Look where I am in New York. Look where I am in New York. It's like, it's literally just a backdrop for photos now. You know what? I'll just have Photoshop just AI me into the city. Thank you. Glow-in-the-dark slinkies. I want a glow-in-the-dark slinky. Exactly. In my headcanon, Susie and Pauline are standing right next to each other while texting each other rather than talking. Yes, that's basically how that works. Well, because neither of them really talk, but they both have a lot to say. So they just basically, you know, it's not like Susie can understand Pauline's weird ethereal whispers. So, you know. And this one over here is just like, I'm not going to talk to anybody because nobody understands. Everybody misconstrues everything I say, so I'm going to just keep my mouth shut for a decade. That's fine. Bum, 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 bum. I got a pimple on the back of my knee. I hate it. I don't know why. It's like I didn't do anything. What is the back of the knee called? You know that crook? Not your knee, but the exact back part of it. What is that called? What is that? What's the medical term for the back of the knee? Between a calf and a back thigh. Why is that when I hear playground for the rich, my first thought is human hunting grounds? Well, literally there was an installation of a giant piece of gold by the Met. Just hanging outside. A huge amount of gold just sitting there. It was like $20 million in gold. It was a quote-unquote art installation. They had to hire security 24/7 to keep an eye on this thing. If that's not called a playground for the rich, I don't know what is. Hey, everyone, you want to just go to the museum and look at the big piece of gold that's outside? It was literally outside. Let's go look at the gold. Bro, can you be any more elitist? I mean, that's... I would feel embarrassed going to a place to just look at a big pile of gold. I would feel ashamed to go to a place and just look at wealth. Isn't that nice that we can just put all this gold in the middle of nowhere? Like what? That's decadence. You know, that's just absurd decadence. If I want to look at good, I go to a pawn shop or Fort Knox. Yeah. I'm like, you know what? Why don't you melt down this gold and maybe feed the homeless? But it's an art installation. It's useless. If anything, it's a symbol of the capitalistic greed that is running rampant while everybody else starves to death. Good job, New York. Can't wait to hear from Foamy. Bring a random topic on his Squirrels About podcast. I don't know what kind of topic, but this is going to be interesting. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. It's kind of like one of those things where it's like, there's just... Thanks for the follow. For the podcast, which we did put up a new podcast, and thanks for mentioning that, because we didn't. There's a new Foamy podcast that's up and about, but it's like, moving forward, it's like, you can tell Foamy's just irritable. He's just like, he doesn't want to be bothered. I say you bring the Hatta in there. I feel like, you know, the Hatta and Pilz-E and Begley just arguing with each other would be kind of funny. You could talk about anything, you know? And bring up Doctor Who or something, and, you know, Begley would be like, oh, Doctor Who, the best doctor was whatever. You know, and Hatta would be like, you know, oh, blah, 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 doctor is stupid, blah, 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 you know, or whatever. And then Pilz-E would be like, well, my doctor gives me this, you know. If Doctor Who comes up to me, I don't even ask their name. I just say, give me a prescription. He's a weird little squirrel. Yeah, save some stories for the squirrels. I don't know. So, like, have I seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3 yet? No, it just came out, and I don't go out. Like, that's going to be a streaming thing for me. Yeah. Knee ditch? It's a knee pit. That's what they call it? Knee pit? The pit of the knee. Well, there's an arm pit. But then wouldn't that be called a shoulder pit because it's opposite of your shoulder? Lunch. Cold KFC and 1 month expired Kraft macaroni and cheese. You'll be fine with the macaroni and cheese. I don't know about the KFC. Cold? Ooh. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I don't know. What should, like, Foamy talk about in a podcast? Because it's just like, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have some coffee. Maybe that's what we should do. We should just get suggestions from people. You know? Just be like, all right, what should the squirrels be talking about this week? You know? Pauline looks very angry about that cup of coffee. Like, why is it so small? I ordered an extra large. Yeah, what? Pop a little closer. What? Bam, boom, 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 boom. I was actually trying to look at news this morning, and I feel like, God, there was like all the articles I've actually came across this morning were pretty jank as far as like anything of interest. How Josie taking the writer strike? Josie doesn't write, so it doesn't really apply to her. Or it. Is Josie an it? Who, where, what, or why? Squirrels flip out over increasing nut prices. They get them from trees. They don't go to like your local supermarket and buy a bag of nuts. And if a squirrel is running around a supermarket and they grab a bag of nuts and make it out the front door, you ain't never catching that thing. Ever. They're squirrely. The back of the knee is called popliteal fossa. That sounds like an opera from Italy, you know? Hey, have you seen a new popliteal fossa? Popliteal fossa. I mean, like, that doesn't even make any sense. Popliteal fossa. Now and forever on Broadway. Like, what? It's so ridiculous. Like, we need normal names for parts of the body, you know? Because I can't be talking to my doctor about a particular thing, and they're like, oh, you mean a popliteal fossa? Wait, what the hell? Oh, well, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, if I look at my medical records, it's like...
We need real squirrel news.
I'm going to just talk about squirrel news. There was a squirrel that interrupted a baseball game. No, dude, that squirrel hyped up the crowd. You wouldn't believe it. It was like, hey, squirrel. Best part of the game. Well, here's the problem with baseball, okay? If a sport is so boring that a tiny little rodent running across the field is the highlight of the game, you should probably make it a little bit more interesting. Like, every once in a while, the baseball explodes randomly, you know? You want to make baseball interesting, that'll do it, you know? What's the pit of the elbow called? I don't know, the blood extraction area? I don't know. I ain't no doctor. All right, maybe not like a literal live explosive. I'm just saying, like, it bursts into like a confetti ball or something. You know? Full contact baseball? Oh, like where you can tackle somebody if they're trying to steal second base? Like, everybody on a field just runs at them, just like, you ain't getting this base. You can pick up the base and run away with it. You ain't stealing this base. And then you got to, you know, basically chase down the person who's holding second base running around the field. And if you tackle them, then you stole it. There you go. One pitch per batter. Yeah, move it along. No ball. No. Oh, no. It's ball one. Oh, God. A randomly placed landmine somewhere in the field. Well, you don't want to hurt the players. You're paying a lot for those. Yeah. Full contact cricket would be better. How about full contact curling? You know how much damage you could do with those brooms? And I'm assuming they got a lot of arm strength, you know, sweeping that quickly. I always refer to it as the janitorial Olympics. Because it's like sweeping the floor as fast as you can. It's amazing. When you hit the ball, keep your bat as you run to the bases. Yeah, right? And you can swing it wildly, too. Nintendo had a baseball game where you could do some cool stuff, like throw a fireball and such. Can't remember the name of the game. That was old school. Like a Rocket League boom where the timer runs out. Exactly. Every inning should be no longer than 10 minutes, you know? 10-minute innings. You know, because you get that one inning that's just so stale where it's like, oh, all right, here we go. Bases are loaded. All right, whatever. It's gonna. You could have one inning last like an hour and a half. It's so ridiculous. You know what sport that's not boring? Wrestling. Yeah, but what are they going to do with now that there's a writer's strike? Oh. Does that apply to wrestling? Because there are scripts there somewhere, right? Or is it going to be more physically hurtful? The prep talk before the show. All right, we have no story now, so we don't know who's fighting who, and we haven't really been keeping up with it. So just be angry at each other and throw each other around a lot. What, you mean like real wrestling? Yeah, like kind of like that. George Carlin's recommendation on how to make sports more interesting needs to be implemented. Yeah. Vince tosses out the script 15 minutes before the show. Ha! Good job. Neo Geo had a baseball game where you could put a player in a hospital or destroy a robot player with a fastball. Nice. Nice. Improve wrestling, write your own story. There's a couple of wrestling games that are like kind of a choose your own adventure thing. I mean, they're like indie games, but they're kind of like fun. Bum. I'm really enjoying this coffee. I made my own cold brew, as usual, as per the agreement with myself. We every once in a while we estimate how much money we've saved over the last couple of years by making our own coffee, and it's astronomical. It is literally astronomical. Like, I feel like, hello. I feel like we could probably buy a cheap used car with the amount of money we saved over the last couple of years making our own coffee. Don't buy coffee outside anymore, unless you're in dire need. Right, it's true. Like, okay, hypothetically, how much is a large Dunkin' Donuts cold brew or a large cold brew from Starbucks? Like, current prices. Bum, 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 bum. My brother had me watch WrestleMania with him. Most of the matches were awful. Yeah, I mean, you get a good match here and there, but, you know. The coffee maker pays for itself. Easy. Easy. Even if it's like, what? Hypothetically, $5 a coffee, right? So for the cold brew maker that we got, that was like, I think $70 when we got it. So, I don't know, what's that divided? What, like 15? Okay, 15 cups of coffee, right? About $8. Oh my God. Wow. All right, well, let's make it $5 so I can math it. All right. So if I make 15 cold brew coffees, right, myself, let's round it up to 20. Go.
I have a confession to make. I'm drinking instant grit brew.
That's fine. I'm not drinking it. I would love to find a really good instant coffee, honestly. I found one that's, what is it? Cafe Davida makes a good iced coffee, but it's a little sweet, so it's like micro brew iced coffee that you can make. It's all right. It's not the same, but it's decent. I would say it's the equivalent of those little iced coffee packets that you get from Starbucks in like a supermarket, where you can make your own cold brew. It's just micro. What is it? What do they call it? I think micro ground coffee that you basically just stir into water, and it's got a little bit of sugar in it. Instant coffee is better for baking. Well, I would assume. Oh, but all right, coffee. So, like the cold brew maker we got was like $70 when we got it. So, I'm gonna round it up with the cost of coffee, right? So, let's say I gotta make 20 cups of coffee. 20 cups of coffee to pay for it and the coffee that I'm using to make it, right? And then everything else is just the cost of the coffee itself. So 20 cups of coffee for me is like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all right? So that's 3 days of coffee for me, okay? So you extrapolate that out. Mathematically, you know how much money we're saving by not going outside? And every time we would go outside, we would get 1 to 2 cups of coffee from, say, like either mostly Dunkin' Donuts or occasionally, God forbid, there was no other place to go to ever, Starbucks. But very rare Starbucks. I'm saying 100% rare. So it'd be like that's a, let's see, every time to go out. So hypothetically, and we used to go out a lot more anyway, but I'm just saying generally, yeah, we're saving a lot of money. So probably thousands and thousands of dollars over the last couple of years. Espresso was better than most for me, instant-wise. Bum, 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 bum. I know, I've never had that. Go.
Never cared for Star Smucks coffee. Over-roasted, overpriced.
Yeah, I feel like it's very bitter. Every time I've gotten a Starbucks coffee, I'm like, this is so bitter. You know, their blended drinks are okay. Like if you're getting like a fancy frap of something, you know, or a Kappa-Hoo, something like that, then it's pretty good. But we have our own little, of course, we have our own little espresso cappuccino maker, which is more than adequate, you know, if we need something like that. So, oh, Nescafe. All right. There's a Starbucks across from that same Starbucks. Yeah. Dude, there was a time, and there was a parody of this in like a Simpsons episode where there was just like Starbucks everywhere. That wasn't even a parody. That was actually like real life. There were Starbucks across from Starbucks years ago. Thankfully, they closed down some of the stores just for, you know, reasons. But a lot of people don't hang out at Starbucks the way they used to. So that coffee culture of like the late 90s, early aughts and whatnot, that's kind of waned a bit. You know, you're going to have people, you know, pining for days when you could just... Remember when you could just sit in a cafe and then there'd be like people there and you could work on your script on your laptop? And now everything's going to be turned into like this express drive-through kind of thing. WWE has merged with UFC. I'm not sure if that would convince the audience wrestling. You mean convince? No, they're going to be two separate entities. I'll have Dutch Brothers every few years.
A foot-long BMT at Subway costs about $15. For that same price I can get good deli ingredients to make the same sub for a week, and taste far better.
Exactly. I feel like, okay, and here's the thing, it's like people get fast food because it's convenience, you know? And for me, as much as I like convenience, I at this point, I would rather put in a little extra time, and you know how I hate wasting time. I'd rather put in the extra time and get more for my money at this point. Because with inflation and everything else, it's like, you kind of have to, you know? So then I'd rather work a little bit more on making food myself and then have to work a little less trying to raise money so I can, you know, buy a sandwich, you know, that's overpriced to begin with. So it all works out. Wrestling. The drama is fakes, the body slams, chest smacks, flying kicks, and wrestling holds are still real and painful to a degree. Yeah. I wouldn't want to do it. Even if it's rehearsed and choreographed to all whatever, but it's still intensive. The cold brew is good. Write it down. Write it down. I'll try any cold brew. I will try any coffee. I've had mushroom coffee. Mushroom coffee is even still all right. Mushroom coffee's okay. It's good to get derpy every once in a while. What's up?
When I cook, I make sure to make a couple extra meals, then freeze them. That way I have easy meals when I don't feel like cooking and I'm not wasting money ordering in.
Exactly. We did that with meatballs. We made like 50 meatballs. And we're like, we're going to freeze some of these. And then we ate some. But then we got meatballs for like weeks. And you just throw those into sauce when you're heating it up. You toss them back in the oven. You could even microwave those little schmucks. You know? Beautiful. Trying to catch up on stuff I missed. Hold on. Read that. Not the mushroom coffee. What's up? Shizmu, hi. You gotta treat the coffee with respect. And the coffee will reciprocate. Coffee needs love, like everything does. Exactly. That's why you do cold brew. Even if you make cold brew and you stick it in the fridge, you can still heat it up and it still tastes a little bit better than regular just drip. Drip, drip, drip. The only warm coffee I like now is from like a percolator. I know it's old-timey and stupid and it's a pain in the butt, but it's literally coffee brewing over coffee brewing over coffee, which is how I do my cold brew. It's just coffee brewing into coffee brewing into coffee. That's why it's so smooth. Yeah. What's up?
I developed a recipe for chicken fried rice that I can divide up and have dinner for 3 days.
Nice.
Saves on dishwashing like there's no tomorrow. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Exactly. Yeah, we got these weird little glass freezer kind of storage containers. So when we make a bunch of food, we just toss them in there. You know, and once it cools, we just toss it in the freezer and just heat them up like they're, you know, old school microwave dinners. But healthier. It's nice. I mainly enjoy local and indie wrestling shows around my area. I don't even think I have wrestling shows or anything in my local area. I got nothing. I made chili mac and cheese by combining boxed mac and cheese and canned chili. Turned out good. Ooh, there you go. I love mixing and matching weird little foods. You know, Dawn looks at me like I'm a nutcase because I'm like, nah, man, if you take the mashed potatoes and you mix it with ketchup and then this thing and blah, 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 you know, it's going to be really good. Here's the thing. If you, all right, here we go. If you want to be lazy, get some mashed potatoes, a bunch of meatballs that have nothing on it, put them all in a bowl with a bunch of ketchup. All right, it's basically like having hamburgers and French fries in a bowl you can eat. Okay? It's easy burger fries. People are like, that's gross. Shut up, I like it. No, tomorrow. What? I need to do anything tomorrow because it's already done. I have my band pounds. What? Found mushroom gummies being advertised on Facebook. Oh, God.
Best investment I made was a small freezer to have extra storage so my fridge freezer doesn't get overcrowded. Surprising only $125 and has worked great for the past 7 years.
Wow. Yeah, we were thinking about getting one of those little freezer things. I keep eyeing one every now and then. And I'm like, I have money set aside for it, but I'm like, with the extra electric bill increase, at least locally for us, I'm like, do I really want to get another, freezer running 24/7? Because it's a little dicey. But yeah, I feel like since we're doing more frozen foodie things that we can kind of, quickly make ourselves and then store, I feel like that would be a good investment. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to make French fries later. Now I'm in the mood for French fries. You ever just in the mood for ketchup? I don't know. I feel like French fries are a good vehicle for that. Use Kraft cauliflower mac and cheese. Don't eat very often. I think it'll be okay. Yeah, you'll be fine. Go.
Shop suppliers for your electric. I have and was able to get a much lower rate locked in.
Yeah, we already did that and it's still expensive. It's literally like, okay, we knocked off. Okay, here's the thing. Locally, right? Like, we knocked off, what is it? 10 cents or whatever per kilowatt or whatever the hell it was by switching the suppliers, which is a lot. Okay, so that means the original supplier rate was astronomical. Okay? And, so we got it, but it's still stupid expensive. It's still like a lot more than it needs to be. And I got basically the second to lowest price because the lowest price, that company is actually in litigation right now. And I don't know if they're going to be around. So, yeah. I don't know. Electricity shouldn't be this expensive. Solar panels, bro. Come on. Has anyone tried the Hidden Valley Ranch flavored ice cream? Oh, God. Why would they make ranch ice cream? I feel like that's not a good thing to do. I should get ice cream that day. I forgot about ice cream. It's going to be like a warm day today. I should get ice cream. I should get ice cream. Ranch ice cream, and this is coming from a ranch mega fan, is just wrong. All you taste is the onion powder. That's just my opinion, of course. Not going to finish that anytime soon. Oh, you actually got it. Why would you get ranch-flavored ice cream?
I've never seen rain so expensive.
What's
Just
up?
saying hello with a dono.
Health potion. Oh, thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Health potion. Helping out. Thank you. Want to get a little derpy. Thank you. Electricity. See, that helps. Thank you. Electricity. All the power. I need an unlimited power face, where I'm like, unlimited power, kind of emperor stuff, Thank you. Oh, man. Kraft using cauliflower now. I've had cauliflower pizza that's been okay. It's just the crust gets a little too crunchy, Ranch ice cream. I just feel like they're doing it for the memes. Companies are like, hey, let's make ranch ice cream so we'll get a bunch of, viral videos. That's pretty much it. Invent cold fusion. Come on, what's up? Billy! Hey, what's up? It's been a while. How's it going? Still can't believe there's Sour Patch Kid cereal. It doesn't even taste like... It's probably real sour. Go. Off street, thank you. 31 moons. Thank you. Dude, I can't imagine just having Sour Patch cereal. That's gross. Yeah. Ugh. Memes like Big Chungus or Ultra Instinct Shaggy. Pretty much. Like, dude, I mean, I feel like that's the only... Well, they made a pumpkin spice macaroni and cheese. All right? That's not going to be a continuous thing. They did it so people could be like, hey, look, I'm eating the pumpkin spice macaroni and cheese. They do something like that. They put a product out, and then they get all these YouTubers, streamers, influencers, whatever the hell you want to call them, to just get the stuff, say, look what I got, bro. They make a bunch of videos there, and their brand name gets out, and it's trending. That's why they do it. Because nobody in their right mind would make that product. They do it to see what will happen. This is how we make our brand go viral, bro. Let's make ranch ice cream. No. Imagine waking up saying, I feel like a nice bowl of Sour Patch cereal and milk to start the day. Yeah, I mean, that's like, ugh, you know? It's like you wouldn't even know if the milk went bad if you put it in there. A pumpkin spice ice cream on the other hand. Yeah, dude. No, I've had, dude, there's a really good pumpkin spice ice cream. You know? That lends itself to it. But, you know. Gimmick foods are the worst. Yeah, they're pretty terrible. But, you know, people keep buying them, so they keep making them just so they can keep doing what they do. Did no one in the right mind would make that product? Yeah. Well, I mean, and for normal people, because nobody goes out and eats this stuff and says, "Wow, that was actually surprisingly good," you know. They're just they do it. It's like those chips that are just disgustingly hot and burn a hole through your tongue like alien acid, you know, the one chip challenge crap, you know. And it's like you don't really want to eat this, you don't really want to hurt yourself, but you know, some company made it and turned it into a challenge, and then a brand was everywhere. Yeah. I don't like most of the famous YouTubers. I like you, though, no offense. I'm not famous, so it's okay. Cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, and ginger. You're welcome. Yeah, pretty much. That's all pumpkin spice is. I thought it was actual pumpkins. Yeah. Now it could be pumpkin spicy. Yeah. I like to try, what? Black-colored ice cream cones, though. I mean, isn't that just chocolate? I feel like that's just chocolate. The one chip challenge is just a nope. Yeah. No, you only got to watch one person do it once and be like, oh, I'm not eating that. Yeah. I can't stand flaming hot or Takis or any of those spicy challenge chips. They're stupidly spicy for no reason. Yeah, spice without, like, heat without flavor is kind of pointless to me. You know? And I'm not a big fan of spicy food, but if I get a good buffalo chicken, oh my God, that's so good. Even if it's hot and it's like kind of bothers my palate, I'm still like, dude, this is delicious because it has an actual flavor. Spicy ramen challenge. Dude, you put the word challenge at the end of anything and people will do it. It's a challenge, bro. It's a challenge. I gotta rise to the challenge, don't I? Think about my viewers and my community. You know, man? You have some weird YouTuber just saying, hey guys, guess what we're doing today, man? We're going to try this one chip challenge. It's going to burn a hole in my stomach, but bro, I'm doing it for you guys. Like, follow, subscribe, bro. It's like, could you, I don't know. I feel like the internet, like, okay, I feel like the internet became what the Jackass show was. Like, you know how that was like all edgy and stuff, and then the internet said, let's live our life this way. Jackass was supposed to be about really stupid people doing stupid crap. It's not a lifestyle. Just saying. Just saying. What's up? How's it going? I can't be in easy mode all day. Come on. I ate the Halloween burger a few years back. I didn't even know there was a Halloween burger. Oh, they just made it dark. Every time, what, they like dyed the buns. It's like weird. I like spicy, like Caribbean jerk chicken. Can be hot and spicy, but it's good when it's done right. Exactly. Yeah. Good Cajun food in New Orleans cooking is a perfect example of heat used for flavor more than heat. Gumbo is so good. See, there you go. Boom, 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 boom. Go.
Like the stupidity, follow the sheep, subscribe to your local ambulance service.
There you go. You know, there should be a rule in hospitals. Be like, what are you in here for? I did the blah, blah, blah challenge. Okay, we're going to just leave you outside. This is, here, this is, go.
The 1 gallon challenge was crazy with people trying to chug a gallon of milk.
That, and there was a cinnamon challenge, too. Everyone was just basically coughing up cinnamon for a week. Yeah, but no, the hospitals should have the, if you did this challenge, here's the survive on your own challenge. They just wheel you outside and be like, you're on your own. What do you mean you're supposed to help me? We're helping you. Help yourself. God. Cinnamon challenge. Yeah, basically cinnamon just evaporates all moisture around it. So when you put that in your mouth, you're basically just choking on sand. Yeah. I don't know. It's like, whatever. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know why they gotta dye everything. Hey, dye everything black for Halloween. Yay. Oh, good. It's the spooky burger. I don't know. I hate the video game company that always makes an excuse after releasing a game that nearly finished, never release an unfinished video game. Dude, those days are gone. No, we mentioned this before. Those days are gone of game companies releasing a game that isn't finished. Redfall, Jedi Survivor, you know, kind of. Nah, I don't know. It's so tedious to talk about because it's like, it's the standard practice, and if you're going to do that, you keep it, you say it's an early access, you know? That's the whole thing. If you release a final finished game, where's the legalities here? Shouldn't there be like a legal thing where if you're buying a game, it should work, you know? Because then it doesn't have that early access kind of label about it where you would expect things to go wrong, you know? So it's just like, why are we doing it? Well, whatever, I don't care. Game that's like that is Star Citizen. I know everybody either loves or hates on Star Citizen. And it's like, I don't know enough about it. I know it's a money pit for people who get involved with it. So No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky got better over time, you know, according to people who like it, you know, but generally it's not something I'd ever play. And when it was released, it was kind of a jank mess. Here's my standard practice. Never pre-order. Wait until it's patched and on discount. Yeah, but that's sad. You know? Well, if you're in the gaming ecosphere, you know, especially, and here's the problem that kind of... it could help or hurt a product. All right, you know, there's like the whole streaming thing is so ingrained with gaming now, right? It's like if a game comes out and all the streamers are playing it and the game isn't finished, it's going to look like a janky mess and it's going to hurt the devs or, you know, the sales and all that other stuff, right? If streamers choose to wait and not play the game until it's patched and everything, by the time that happened, nobody cares about the game, so streamers don't play it. So even if it ends up being a really good game 6 months later, everyone's already finished playing it. It's gone through the Twitch streamer, VOD, YouTuber cycle, and now nobody cares about it. It's old. There's something else new that everyone can complain about, right? So we're in this weird cycle. Game comes out, everybody has to play it and complain about it so they can have the VODs and the content and all this other stuff. Everybody hears all the negativity about it. Nobody says anything is good ever, you know, and then by the time you get around to playing the game when it may actually be good and patched and a stable actual release, nobody cares. So, you know, the internet doesn't function on patience. So everybody rushes things, everybody just pushes stuff out, and it's either gonna be a super detriment to devs going forward. I mean, dude, you know, what was it? Forspoken, that game, or whatever the hell it was called? That game got buried. You know, the devs basically got reabsorbed into the you know, parent company because it got crapped on so much. Even though there's DLC and patches coming out, it's just like, well, whatever, who cares? You know? You play that when everything's done and it's on discount, nobody's going to care. You know, and if you're a Twitch streamer, that's your main thing. You're like, oh, I got to worry about viewership, so I got to play the newest, hottest thing. You know? And then they play it in beta and they play it in early access, and before you know it, by the time it releases, you've seen the majority of the content. You don't even care about the game. Dude, it's such an odd ecosystem, you know? I just want games to come out and be good, you know? It's like simpler times of the PS2, PS3 era where, like, it's like, bloop, put the game in. Even PS3 was a little wonky, you know? But still, compared to now, it's like, dude, you can pay $70 for a game and then be like, oh, this is garbage. And it's like, I bought it for day of release to play it, you know, and have fun with it. But I got to wait for it to be patched, and then everyone else has already spoiled it for you. So it's like, you know, what's the point? I love gaming, but too many game manufacturers are making me dislike games because of their shenanigans. Yeah. Working on Darkwood. Martin Foamy's rant about video games needing digital band-aids all the time. God, how long ago was that? How long, I mean, do you remember the date of that? What was it called? Like patches and stuff or whatever? Patches and updates, updates and patches. Early access. What the hell? Dude, how many years ago was that? And it's only gotten worse. You know? Yeah.
This is why demos need to come back. They help give devs an early barometer for how a game will be liked, and the release is known to differ from the demo plenty of times, so no harm done if patching is needed before release.
Yeah, but now that's called early access or beta access, which everybody pays for now. Right? It's ridiculous. Many years ago, right? It was many years ago. You know? Same thing with console wars. That rant was like crazy old. And nothing has changed. Nothing. 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 Yeah? So you can see why Squirrel gets a little frustrated when dealing with topics because, and we've said this before, when we went back to kind of like restore all the old cartoons into HD, bro, we were just coming across stuff that was still an issue about 15 years ago. That was an issue back then. That's still an issue now. And it's like, wow, nothing's actually changed. And it's sad as bleep, you know? So that's why it's just like, you know, Squirrel's fed up, you know? The patch, gonna update the patches. What? Dawn playing a horror game. And what? They're playing Ghostwire Tokyo, right? Yeah. Not just garbage, but hot garbage. Hot garbage that's stinking on the side of the road in New York City in the summer during a sanitation strike. That kind of garbage. Yep. Donna's been choosing great games. Has she? I think only because they're like in Game Pass and or free. And easy mode. Cha-cha-cha. One app that fixes problems is Blender. Tell them to run the problems. 2 days later, it's fixed. Blender. Oh, more coffee. Mo coffee. And I'm out of coffee. I hate that. Now all I got is water. Stupid hydration. Yeah, but I think eventually... I don't know if the gaming thing is going to get better or worse moving forward, you know? And I figured, like, okay, with Redfall, right? There was a big debacle. The game came out. It didn't look nearly as polished as it should have been. It doesn't play as well as it should, according to people who've actually played it. And I feel like this game should have waited to come out, like, in the fall. Because literally the environment is very fall-like and whatnot. And, you know, vampires, spooky, and all that other stuff. So if they actually waited and released it, you know, say mid-September, it would have given them an extra couple of months.
So murder is environmentally friendly. Yes, it is.
There you go. Thank you. If they waited, actually, like the 6 months that they were probably supposed to, then... And didn't it get delayed first? Like, I feel like it was supposed to come out last September, and then they delayed it until now, but yet it still wasn't finished. So if they waited till actual next September and just pushed it back, then I feel like that would have been a good bet for them. You know, people would have been spooky-minded, ready for, you know, fall and spooky stuff. But, yeah, let's rush it out. But here's the thing. Like, Microsoft owning Bethesda and whatnot...
And Microsoft is making excuses to boot instead of owning up to it.
Oh, no. Phil Spencer came out and literally apologized for it. So I don't know where that came from. So they're like, sorry, this is not really what we wanted to happen. Yeah. And that's kind of like the whole thing where it's like, yo, Microsoft should have been like, yo, take your time. They got the money to wait, you know? It's like I understand them wanting to keep people in the Game Pass ecosystem, but nobody wants to be part of an ecosystem that has broken, you know? Nobody's like, yeah, let me subscribe to broken. This is why I don't bother with, like, Netflix and stuff like that, because if they can't, like hold on to series and keep them going, then why would I get invested in it? You know?
Yes, plain water stupid needed life-giving fluid.
Yeah. Stupid. Doesn't even have the cried electrolytes I need. What's up? Thank you. Thank you. All I know is if Starfield isn't amazing out of the gate, Xbox may be done for. No, it's the thing is, Game Pass is so cheap to actually subscribe to. You just wait. You wait for all these games to come out. You subscribe for a month or two, and then you just play all these games. It's like, Microsoft's really got a lock on that whole thing, So, yeah, Starfield may or may not be great coming out, but I would, at this point, I would say for Xbox and Microsoft, they got to make sure that game is good because they've already kind of, like, people weren't crazed about Halo Infinite. It was like, it was all right. It worked. Redfall was just a big kick in the groin for everybody. What was the other one that they came out? No, Hi-Fi Rush actually was in Game Pass, and people loved that. That's actually what kind of killed Forspoken too, because they both came out at the same time, and everyone was like, Hi-Fi Rush is so much better than this. Yeah, because you had no expectations. That's why. But yeah, it's like, and I can, God, it's like I keep saying this, but I can allot for certain nuances to be fixed after a game's release because, like, oh, we didn't expect, like, gamers to approach it this way, so maybe we weren't planning ahead for that. That kind of stuff. Fine. You kind of want to, like, oh, somebody killed a, super important NPC somehow, and we got to patch that out, or it's game breaking. That kind of thing. Overhype is a thing. Yeah, dude. This is why in my mind, I try not to hype up anything. I don't want to know about nothing until I actually sit down to watch or play it. It's like I'm excited for Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, but I'm not expecting it to be the next Jet Set Radio. And not for nothing, Jet Set Radio, even a remaster version, it's old. It plays old. So it just has to play a little bit better than that, I had no expectations for Sunset Overdrive as far as parkour stuff goes, but I had fun with that game. It was kind of mindless. It was just running around, just shooting little things. Characters were kind of fun. The traversal in that game was amazing. And, I was just like, it was fun for me because I had no expectations. I had expectations for Recore, which utterly sucked for my tastes. And that was just kind of like the Xbox exclusives, which I feel like was underdone. But, what do you get though? People really want to stop this junk, lay off trying to get it cheaper in the first place. I think the Game Pass look cheap. If they're looking at price, but it's really outrageous on the Game Pass, honestly. I don't know. I don't play a lot of games, so it's kind of like I need more time to play games. But then I feel like I just get more infuriated with all the crap that keeps getting pushed out. And part of me really doesn't want to get into that. Oh, God. The viewership numbers games of trying to play all the new hot content that constantly comes out. Because I've, for all the streamers that I've followed over the years, it's like I see a lot of streamers stressing about having to play a game that comes out rather than wanting to play the game. And there's some streamers that are just so worried about their analytics and brands that they've actually split their channel into two separate channels. So you'd have this, like, their main channel where they do the business playing of games so they can get more viewers and have better analytics. And the stuff they actually want to do has to be separated into a completely separate channel so they can actually enjoy the games they want that may or may not hurt their view count, which would affect their analytics. So, then they would have to go back and be like, oh, look, here, my analytics aren't as bad and we didn't take this, 70% hit in viewership that gets factored into the overall average of our, viewer count. So they can shop around for better, sponsorships and whatnot. And when it gets to that point, I feel like streaming becomes unfun. Because then you're worried about the numbers and the analytics and the algorithms and all this other crap. And it's like, remember when Twitch was just a place you would just start streaming and playing games? Yeah, it got a little too businessy, But then everything does. Because it's such an industry now that it's like, just playing a game is not nearly as fun as it used to be, because now we got to worry. Should I be playing this game? What if it hurts my numbers? What if I can't get, good sponsorships now because it's hurting my analytics? That's why, as much as I would like to be I don't even want to say more popular Twitch streamer, I feel like if I got to start worried about sponsorships and stuff like that, it's going to really diminish the quality of anything I would try to do on the platform, because I'd be so, oh my God, I don't got enough people, And it's just like, what am I going to do with that? I don't want to survive on sponsorships for games I may not even like. Can't have nice things. You know that. Yeah. The streamer grinding. Yeah.
Is that going to happen to our lives? We separate it into different channels.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, for us, it has actually been recommended that, all the Pum'Kin Guy and Steve stuff, go to a different channel for It Will Press stuff. Because it's like, it's messing up the analytics for Foamy, because Foamy gets all the views and whatnot, for our channel. But then it's like, do I really want to split up the community of people? It's like some people just show up for Foamy. I get that. Some people, will watch the stuff that I do, or Steve or whatever, and that's fine. But I don't want to, separate the channel merely so it's like, oh, well, then your click-through rate will be better because people will just be watching the Squirrel over and over again. And you'll get more ad revenue. And I'm like, this is why we have a Patreon. And this is why I'm glad, like, people support there or here or wherever. And it's just like, we can do what we want to do. We don't got to worry about the money grubbing aspect of the business side of everything. Where it's just like, dude, you just want to, like, have fun, and that's the thing. If you can't have fun streaming or doing what it is that you're doing, and you're just in the back of your head thinking, this is going to hurt my analytics, that ceases to be fun. For that, go work at a supermarket. Yeah. Still waiting for Sunset Overdrive sequel. Fruitless as that is. Well, that developer was bought by Sony, right? So that would probably end up being a Sony exclusive, ironically. Thank you for the hard work. Thank you, Marquette. Appreciate. Getting tired. Well, do you not have coffee? Do you not have coffee? Bro. I'm a little derp when it comes to catching you live at all. What? Splitting up the channels? Yeah. Nah, who wants to do that? But there are a lot of streamers now that split up the channels. Carnage had to split up his channel because, like, there were sponsorship issues because of the analytics. So there's Carnage and then just what's his face? Asmongold. They got 2 separate channels. Cream, also a streamer. I could see them having a separate channel because they have the Chunkology channel that literally is strictly 3D printing. And okay, that I get. Totally legit reason. Somebody staring at a 3D printer for 20 hours out of the day, that's going to hurt your analytics, okay? That I get. That's legit. So that's fine. If you're doing, like, goofy stuff, but I feel like if you're all just playing games and trying to have fun, then, the concept of analytics to me is just, it's so foreign because I'm not business-minded, and I'll be the first to say that's my fault. That's my fault, chat. Because I'm just like, I'm not business-minded. I generally don't care about business. I like having electricity and food, but I kind of, my main goal isn't to just be like, business sponsorships. There's so few things I would actually want to be sponsored by that I'm just like, it's not really a thing for me. I don't know, Chad. I think I'm doing it all wrong. But yeah, so that's kind of like the thing now. A lot of YouTubers have been doing it too, just for their click-through rate and all that other stuff. And I'm just like, wow. Because generally for me, I'm not going to go follow other, YouTubers or whatever on the multitude of other channels they have. This is the channel where I just do my hair in the morning. Like, what? Like, please, dude, just put this all in one channel. And if I like it, I like it. If not, then I'll go to the next video. Yeah, whatever. As we are on analytics, how well did the latest Chibi Foamy do in comparison? Basically the same as other cartoons. It's still, the thing is, it's not reaching people's feeds. That's the problem. So we need more of those sharing kind of things. We need more people to share. Share. Damn it. Don't ask you where to get to make it of the wonder what's going to happen if we get a new Elder Scrolls. Is going to be a Microsoft exclusive. Yeah, I think that's going to be the case. Well, Elder Scrolls. The next Elder Scrolls probably might be. That would actually keep the company afloat, honestly. Yeah. Half of Bethesda sales, I think, came from Sony people in the first place, I feel like. Maybe. I don't know. The thing is, even if you purchase it on PC, it's still the money's going to Microsoft because they're basically parent owners of the company, so whatever. It is what it is. Sure that it will live. Yeah, there you go. I know, but, it's like the business aspect of all this just becomes tedious. And you just want to have fun. You want to hang out and be like, dude, let's play this crazy game that's weird. Nobody cares about it, but, dude, I want to play it. I want to see what it do. And at the very least, you might get a good clip out of it. And that's what you should worry about, is getting, like, fun clips for people. So, people could see them online and be like, oh, my God, that was actually funny. Maybe I'll check out this channel. Yeah, I figure that's the slow roll for growth, but at least it's a more organic one. Timed exclusive, maybe? Maybe. I know, I feel like a lot of the timed exclusive things just hurt the brand, especially if it's multiplayer, like Evil Dead the game. Dude, it was on consoles, but it was an Epic exclusive. And I'm like, I'm not buying it on Epic. It came out on Steam like 6 months later, and it's available now, but I'm like, I don't care now. So I would have played it, I actually got it for console, surprisingly. I got it for the Xbox. But there was no way in hell I was going to, buy it on Epic and just run around. I don't care. I do not like exclusives. And I actually get bent out of shape when it's like a PC exclusive. Like, oh, it's an Epic exclusive. And I'm like, dude, it's 2023. Save that petty business crap for like the consoles. Last Friday was Sad Dave. Why? And if it's a spoiler, don't spoil it. Serious. That place anyone goes just for the free games. Yeah, basically, that's what I do. And I still have yet to play anything on there. Oh, no. I did play Magic the Gathering Arena. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is the last Guardians movie. I'm okay with that. I didn't really care for the second one. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was kind of meh. It was alright. It's fine. Don't worry. I'm sure it'll bring them back in some sort of nostalgic way. I'm going to have water now, chat. Hope you're happy. Ugh. Oh, dude. There we go. Hey. Speaking of Marvel stuff, bro, Fantastic Four, right? Adam Driver, Reed Richards. Yeah. Apparently it's confirmed, bro. Adam Driver for Reed Richards. It's going to be freaking crazy, man. It's going to be amazing, dude. The best movie ever would be made. Fantastic Four. It's not like they haven't tried this 3 other times. Just saying. They literally tried Fantastic Four 3 other times, and it didn't really do spectacularly well. There was the Roger Corman film that didn't even get released, and then the 2 other movies from like the early 2000s that were just meh. Still confuddled about making Jessica Alba invisible. Like, why? Another Fantastic Four movie, well, it can't be worse than the last few. Yeah. Oh, God, that's right. I forgot about the other one. There was another one. Oh, God, I forgot about that one with that dude with the face. Yeah. Oh, my God, I completely forgot about it. Okay, there were 4 attempts. Holy crap. Yeah. I did forgot about the one. Yeah. It was so forgettable, I forgot about it. That's so sad. I remember the ones with Chris Evans and Jessica Alba and not the one with none of the people I remember. I can't even name an actor in that movie. Who are in those movies?
So I've been Marvel's Avengers and somehow people hate it. I like it so far. I don't know, maybe I didn't to the poopy parts yet.
Marvel's Avengers? What, the movies? They were alright. Still waiting for Age of Ultron. Nope. Burp. I literally forgot about that Fantastic Four movie. The one from like 2016. Oh, the game? Oh, the Avengers Marvel game. That was all right. I played it, but it wasn't supported well. It was middle of the road. I think that's kind of like the thing for people. I didn't play it all the way through, so don't worry about spoilers. Wasn't Michael B. Jordan the Human Torch? I don't even remember. I don't remember anything from that movie. I remember some kind of special effects. That was kind of it. There were special effects. The thing with the googly eyes. Does it blow up if you say... No, I don't think so. It's a piece of toast. Just can't call it a thing. It's 2023. I don't know if it identifies as toast, though. I kind of don't want to have a conversation about that. My space is getting a bit overcrowded. No. My space is not overcrowded. What are you talking about?
Michael B. Jordan was in Black Panther, and I think he was the bad guy.
Yeah. He was actually the better actor in that kind of whole thing. Out of all the characters there, I gravitated towards his character, honestly. I know everyone's like, well, but the dude who played Black Panther, you know, yeah, they're a good actor, but I feel like the Jordan guy's character kind of had like purpose, like super purpose, and it came across a little bit better for me. But that's just me. I always gravitate towards villains. I don't know why. I'm not evil. I just like watching evil. I missed the day that Toast started talking here, sadly. Wow, so you got to keep up with the lore. Bum, bum, bum. The Day the Earth Stood Still is my favorite B-movie. What, the Keanu Reeves one or the one from back in the day or the weird parody that Sci-Fi Channel made called The Day the Earth Stopped? Yeah, it's like they didn't even try to hide it. The Day the Earth Stopped. You mean the day the Earth stood still? No, the day the Earth stopped. The old one. Okay, the old-timey one. Klaatu or whatever it was, right? What was it? What was that thing? You had a little code. I forget it. I'm thinking Evil Dead. Though Evil Dead made like over 100 million in the box office, like globally, so that's pretty good. That bodes well for the series. I've decided to join Steam after I learned multiple Xbox games are either unavailable or banned on the Xbox store based on my region. And I should have done a long time ago. Yeah, here's what I've done moving forward, right? If there's a game I like and it's available on Steam or something, I'll try to get a PC version first. Unless it's a terrible, terrible port of a console game. I still don't understand how a console game can have a bad port to PC. A is A. Trigger is trigger. How difficult is this? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah! I'm drinking water. Sorry, I didn't put up the card. I need water cards now. I feel like I should stay hydrated more often. Sci-fi makes some epic disasters like John Carter of Mars. What about Transmorphers? There was 2 of those. Transmorphers. Yeah, I'm not even joking. Oh, and what about War of the Worlds 2? Dude, it's so ridiculous. You're out of coffee now. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're out of coffee, chat. They're out of coffee. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, come on. Now my computer turned off for some reason. The other computer, not the one I'm using. Do I like Splatoon? Yes, I do. I played Splatoon 2, like, actually a lot more than I thought I would. I didn't get Splatoon 3, though. It's, like, weird. It was on my radar, and then it's just, like, I didn't have the time, unfortunately. It sucks. You know? I hate when I'm like, oh, dude, I want to play this, and then it's like I never really get to it. And then I'm like, oh, I should have gotten to it. And then before you know it, the servers are shut down and the game's unsupported, and I'm like, man, that's always the way it goes. Hate it. I know Splatoon 2 was like really fun. I don't know how Splatoon 3 is. I mean, people play it, but you know, what does that mean? Life happens. I think it's the lack of having a life that's making it more difficult to actually enjoy things. Yeah. The Night of the Demon is also great. Oh, Night of the Demon. Yeah, I remember that. Dude, the remake was actually pretty good too. Night of the Demon from I think it was like 1985 was very Evil Dead-like as far as like camera angles and whatnot go. And the remake from I think it was like 2009 was actually pretty good. Splatoon 3 is alright. It's alright. It's not great. It's not bad. It's just alright. It's hard to like improve on that gameplay. It's like once you got it down, it's like if you add too much, it's just going to get chaotic and weird. Antonio Sabato Jr. as John Carter and Tracy Lords as the heroine? Tracy Lords? The hell? Who's the one that they kept putting in Sharknado? Is that the same one? Oh, no, that was Tara Reid. All right. After a while, they all just kind of look the same to me. Need to see the new one. This is an older one. Black and white. There you go. Should do those personal messages. No, I'm not going to do that. Not there yet. Wasn't able to connect to the Nintendo eShop on DS before the shutdown, so I can't update its software anymore. My DS is now a brick. Thanks, Nintendo. Yep. Well, here's the thing. There might be like an offline patch for that, and you may have to buy like a cable to do it, but you know there's a fan out there working on it right now. Yeah, they added too much to Fortnite. I liked it better when it was more simple. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, Fortnite, and as much as I'm, like, not a big fan of Fortnite, the game was fun at its core. But after a while, they just added so much stuff to it. I'm just like, what the hell's happening? Why are there Jedis here? What happened to Fortnite? That's going to be like those kids, like, in a couple of years. I remember when Fortnite didn't have Indiana Jones. And I didn't have to worry about flying lightsabers. It's ridiculous. Bump. Yeah, hope my DS still works. I mean, if you're playing games offline, it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. Fortnite, Minecraft. Yeah, dude, there's just so much going on. I don't know why. I just, and I've said this numerous times, that the crossover thing is getting kind of tedious. Because there's so many crossovers, dude. I don't need it. Ian Zering? Who the hell's Ian Zering? Oh, that was the main dude? Weren't they in like some kind of weird show in the 90s? The Ian Zering? Whatever his name is. Was it like a Beverly Hills thing or a Melrose Place or some kind of show that I didn't watch back then when it was released because I thought it was garbage? Beverly Hills 90210. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Bump. Just like how Fortnite included a few characters that would likely not even bother picking up again. Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? Weird. It's all weird. Bump. What else we got? Oh, you can see the new Pauline desktop we got. Hold on. Hopefully this will work. There you go. That's our desktop on our computer right now. It's cute. I don't know. Take a screenshot. Hey, how come I got excitable face right now? All right, should be normal. All right, there you go. Nice. Yeah. See, this is where AI is useful, and it could just make up little things. I like the blue pumpkin in the background. It looks like it's going to murder somebody. He's like, I will get you all, and you all die. Some pumpkins are like that. Especially the blue ones. Boo-doo. Well, I mean, dude, what am I gonna do? I was thinking about playing a game later, but I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I feel like we should have more fun games here. You know, we need to do more fun games, chat. I gotta squeeze in a game stream somehow. Where the hell's Steve? Steve should be picking up the slack here. What do you mean you're making more money at the Maid Cafe now? What? All right, whatever. Got Nightmare Before Christmas as my wallpaper. Me and my girlfriend both love it. Really hope for it again. Hey, you ever think they're gonna re-release that game on like? There was what? Oogie Boogie's Revenge. It was like a old Xbox or PS3 game, something like that. Like where is that? That's got to be re-released. There's probably an emulator for it. Never mind. Wheel of Pain or Pie of Doom? I don't know, depending on what the pie's made out of. Devil May Cry clone, yeah. There you go. What's up?
I'd like to hang out for a game session.
Game sessions. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what my frame of mind is. What games are there? I don't know. Should I start playing a game? Might ruin my analytics, chat. It actually does. I know those viewers are like, all right, later. You're playing a game later. It's not a big deal, but whatever. Bramble is pretty good. It's based on Swedish mythology. Pretty spooky, too. Yeah, Dawn has that on her wish list. She's probably going to play that at some point. Yeah. But me, I don't know. It's I need something a little bit more something or other. You can see in the corner of my eye what I got available. Where the hell? Bro! Oh my god. Yeah, give me a second. And of course, there's a Steam update. You know, Steam is like, yeah, of course. Like, I have never... My God, Windows doesn't even get that many updates. Oh, my God. Hey, we could play FIFA. No, we can't. Burp. I'm looking at things.
25 moons.
25 moons. Thank you, Black Viking. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Back for a bit. Busy day. Yeah. It's a busy day for everybody. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna have for lunch. I didn't eat lunch. I got banana bread, but I don't feel like that's lunch. Can you have banana bread and peanut butter? Like, can you make a peanut butter sandwich out of banana bread? I feel like that would be an excellent thing to do. Because people make peanut butter and banana, like, sandwiches, right? But what if you just skip the banana part and make banana bread and use that? Yes? Give me a second, I'm looking. Yes, you can. Yeah, but how does it taste? The Elvis special. But that's the thing. I'm like, what does it taste like? Because I've never had that. Make a banana bread sandwich with cake frosting as the filling. I don't have any cake frosting. That was kind of the downside of making this banana bread. Because I was like, oh my God, this would be so good if we had actual, you know, icing. But we don't have anything. The only thing we have close to icing is sour cream. I feel like that wouldn't work. Just put some sour cream on it, bro. No. I've had it before. It's great. Huh. Ever put Cheerios in a PB&J? It brings it up to 11. Cheerios? I feel like that'd be like having crunchy peanut butter that you're not expecting. Weird. I've put cheese doodles in, what do you call it? Mashed potatoes. That was yummy. Let's see, what game is this? Hold on. Very mixed, blah, blah, blah. Oh, good. All right, here's the thing. It's like, because in the corner of my eye, I'm trying to look at, like, whatever Steam games I might consider playing, if at all. And am I the only one that's, like, really annoyed with just Steam reviews in general now? Every once in a while, you get those really long, involved reviews that are actually accurate, whether they're negative or positive. But then there's just so many other dumb reviews that are just like, some schmuck decided to actually take the time to supposedly type out their thoughts, if you could even call them that, and just either give it a negative or a positive. They're just unnecessary, I guess, brain droppings of idiocy. And I'm just like, this doesn't need to be reviewed. Just give me a thumbs up. That would make you look a little bit smarter. You saying nothing would actually made this review smarter. It's like, I don't know how game devs deal with it, you know? It's like, oh, like, especially like when they like review bomb something because, oh, it didn't do this, you know? And they just complain constantly. And it's just like, come on, dude. We got one of those cat games where you can pick out cats in a puzzle. We got Skeletal Avenger. Let's see. That. No, that's gonna be a problem. Can't play that. Let's see. I don't know what that is. Well, that'd be kind of a chill game. I don't know. My brain is all weird, so I'm not quite sure what I want to do. Bip, bip. But put together a DoorDash order, but whatever the question was, the answer is yes, sour cream always. No, we're talking about using it for icing on banana bread. I feel like you want to retract that comment. Whatever it is, yes, use sour cream always. Dude, I don't know what it is about sour cream, but you mix that with something like a burrito or something. There's something about sour cream that is awesome with spices, you know? Burrito breaded chicken. Yeah. Then, what's that place that, was it Papa John's is doing like Cool Ranch pizza or something? Cool Ranch Dorito crusted pizza or some crap like that? I don't know if it was Papa John's or something. I saw a commercial out of the corner of my eye and I'm like, oh, Doritos. Oh, wait, it's on a pizza now. Why? I don't even bother to check the reviews. I feel like the reviews would be super helpful on Steam and basically any other place. If anybody had a coherent thought structure to actually evaluate something and be like, okay, well, this is the reason why I don't like it. You know, here are the pros, here are the cons, blah, blah, blah. Every once in a while, I find good reviews on Steam and maybe Amazon or whatever for particular products or games or whatnot. But generally, most people are just like, did not like, no booba, 1 star, you know, that kind of thing. And you're just like, dude, get off the planet, you know? No, that's the worst, especially if a game has like a female protagonist and they're like not super sultry, you know? You get these reviewers, yo, I can't believe this wasn't even like an interactive dating sim, bro. It's like, dude, go away. Just go. You're ruining life. Doritos Cool Ranch Pizza handheld. Yeah, well, all pizza's handheld. But, like, what is that? Oh, good. Here come the mowers again. Great. Pesto is capable of knocking me out if I smell it in close quarters. That's bad. Pesto? Dude, I drink that stuff. Really? I love pesto. Oh my god, dude, there's these like veggie pizza burgers. You put a little bit of pesto on there and some pecorino romano cheese. Oh my god, it's delicious. And I know it's not for everybody, but for me, I like it. I like it. I mix sour cream with... Really? That's a thing? I like those little onion dip mixes. That's what I do.
33 moons. Maybe not in that case. Oops. I accidentally closed the Twitch window. Curses. Anywho's, yay.
Hey, thank you. 33 moons. I appreciate. Thank you, future. I appreciate. Thank you. Yay. I know Little Caesars, had pretzel crust pizza with pretzel salt along the rim. Do not recommend it. Way too salty. Yeah, I don't like when stuff is overly salty. Oh god, what the hell did we have that was super salty? Oh no, it's ranch dressing. I forget which brand it was, and they're lucky I forgot. There's an avocado ranch dressing that is so salty. I'm like, this is inedible. It's like so inedible. Like for that, I'll just use ranch dressing and mash up an avocado. And for some reason, I made guacamole yesterday, and it was perfect. I made perfect guacamole. I don't even know how. It's like the ratio between all the spices was just perfect. And unfortunately, I only had one avocado, so it was a very small batch. And I'm like, oh, damn. It was perfect. I would actually say it was perfect avocado for my taste buds. The avocado was super ripe, and I feel like if I wasted another minute, it would have started to rot. So that's maybe partially why it was really good. I always look for the negative reviews on Steam that have someone something to say instead of just posting I don't like or some kind of meme. God, I hate that. The meme reviews. You know, it's like a cut and paste of some butt just up there. And I'm just like, dude, come on. I feel like I get more honest opinions when people who don't like something bother to put a review instead of just dropping the game altogether. Yeah. But there's even good negative reviews are few and far between. Yeah. Dude, you had pesto in school? Why? How did that happen? Ranch dressing and avocado, green goddess dressing. Yeah. But it doesn't need to be that salty. There's literally no salt in an avocado. And ranch, you can actually make your own ranch dressing with no salt in it. So literally, you could have a saltless thing and just add it yourself if you need it. Hi, Papa Guy. Urbo, what's up? Sorry late. Slept in because served during the derby yesterday. A little exhausted. Hey, rest up. You don't need to be here on time. You show up when you show up. My teacher had pesto in something she ate, and the scent traveled over to my nose. Really? Why was your teacher eating in class? I've been like, yo, teacher, why are you eating in class? Every time I try to eat candy in class, you don't let me, and you yell at me. Why are you eating, like, pesto sandwiches now? It's going to make me puke. Yeah. Nobody's ever used pesto as a good chip seasoning, like Dorito pesto, you know? I mean, they had taco flavored, right? Staff privilege. Psh. Yeah, like you ever, like when you're in class and you see like the teacher hanging out and there's like a cup of coffee there and all that other stuff and they got little treats and snack. But if you did that at your desk, they'd be like, you can't drink coffee in here, kid. You got coffee there, bro. Why can't I have coffee? Because I'm a teacher. I need to stay awake. I'm a student and I need to stay awake. Knowledge is interesting. You should be paying attention. I would if you didn't suck. I need more caffeine to deal with your boringness. Just saying. You know the trick with avocado pit where you stick the knife in the pit and twist it out? Just funny little thing to do. Yeah, I don't really have to twist it out. They literally just fall out for me. No, the only reason I have to twist an avocado pit out is if I cut into it and it's not ripe enough. But I've become an expert. I know exactly when to cut open an avocado. By feel. I can look at it. And say, this is ready. Pesto and artichoke focaccia is good. Yes, it is. Teachers these days are giant hypocrites. They've always been. Not even these days. Those days. You know? Then you always get that, hey, do as I say, not as I do. So, whatever happened to lead by example? Well, yeah, but not my example. You lead by how I say you should do it, but not what I actually do. I'm getting mixed messages here, Teach. That's fine. What? Like, I don't get it. Dude, I would have enjoyed school a lot more if they let me eat candy and just drink coffee. I would actually felt more at ease, you know? Plus, I would have a hot beverage to throw at somebody who tried to bully me. You know, that's the best part. I guarantee you, hey, if you're in school and you got a scolding hot cup of coffee on your desk and a kid tries to bully you, the first time you throw that coffee in their face, that's it. Everyone else is going to take a couple of steps back and be like, yo, if we're going to pick on this kid, make sure you don't have coffee with him because he will sacrifice that coffee and burn your face off. You know? I would have had half the school looking like Freddy Krueger for the amount of crap I had to put up with. What? Have your parents called in? Yeah, apparently your kid is throwing coffee in everybody's faces. Well, yeah, they were picking on him, but it's kind of an extreme reaction. But they were picking on me, and you did nothing. I had to take matters into my own hands, you know? It's ridiculous. Or toothpaste. Yeah. Drink coffee and eat coffee at 8 years old? Yes. See, here's the thing you don't understand. All right. Your parents were constantly working, right? So basically during the off time, like when we were unsupervised, we either roamed around freely or your grandparents kind of kept an eye on you. We had those grandparents from like the old world in Italy kind of thing, where they'd be like, hey, you want some coffee? You know, that kind of thing. 8 years old, have some coffee. Yeah. We weren't crazy about coffee because the way he made it, it was kind of bitter, but then he's like, here, put some sugar in it. It'll be better for you. Yeah. He wasn't that type of, Italian grandpa that would give you wine when you're like 10. So he wasn't that irresponsible. But coffee was fine. Kids are notoriously messy, reactive, irresponsible, and clumsy. It's not really the same. Children are also meant to have time for that during recess and lunch where a teacher may need to grade, supervise, etc. Back-talking children are normally surface layer thinkers with the gotcha attitude too. Very different situation. I wasn't a back-talker unless I was talked down to, honestly. I wouldn't go out of my way to contradict the teacher. You know? Because I didn't want to bother. Like, I didn't want to waste the mental energy. Because even as a kid, I knew it was like a fruitless attempt to say, well, if we did it this way, or if I did this way, and here are the reasons why, wouldn't that be acceptable? Because in the back of my head, I know they would just say, well, I'm the adult, so listen to what I say, you know? So, and even then, I was just like, all right, yeah, sure. You know, just placate their egos and just keep moving forward. They didn't have tea in Italy, just coffee. That's it, just coffee. Well, Italy's not known for their tea, you know? I wasn't really messy as a kid, you know? Either. I was disorganized, but not messy. The big difference. My school principal in 2001 helped me get into a big hockey game. The night that my city's team, St. John Flames, won the 2001 hockey cup title at home. Oh, nice. That was nice of them. I'm a guy when I was a kid, I liked to wear eyeliner to school and always got in trouble for it. But they didn't bat an eye when girls did it, especially staff. Yeah. Oh, dude, I mean, that's kind of the thing. And that was like, I don't know, when was that? Is that recent? There's still that thing that certain people should do certain things. You know, it's bizarre. But I do want more coffee, though. I should probably make lunch. Yeah. Would have been going on for 3 hours. What the hell? Bump, bump, bump. All right, give me a second. Gotta resituate. A couple of days later, this trophy came to my school, and I got a pic of myself taken with it with my hands. What? Ooh, that's nice. See, I didn't have teachers like that did anything remotely nice for me at all. They were just downright obnoxious, abusive, condescending, and basically backwards thinking morons whose, I guess own ego got in the way of logical conversation.
Where's my safe space from idiots? Ah!
I asked it myself that every day. Thank you. Oh, God. When child me did something stupid and got yelled at for it, I never did it again. Problem was that I did a lot of stupid things. anytime I did something wrong, I would always say, okay, well, why is this wrong? You know? And then the problem is when the stuff that we did that wasn't necessarily wrong, and we were like that, well, technically, if we do it this way, blah, 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 I mean, it's really not an issue. I'm just trying to blah, 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 blah. And then you always get that adult thing where it's just like, just do what I say. So is this the message you want to put out to everybody? Just do what I say? Because, you know, in history class, I learned that if people didn't just do what people said, say during World War II times, things wouldn't have been as bad. You know, and then you use the gained knowledge you've learned to, you know, talk to them. It's just kind of like, ugh, they don't like that. They don't like that. No, they want you to supposedly learn. They just don't want you to apply that knowledge. Chamomile tea is the national drink of Italy. At least I've read. Chamomile tea? I guess they're so hopped up on caffeine they need something to put them asleep. I know, but school's always school's a sore point for me. I don't know. So who's doing what? Because we're going to wrap up soon unless we decide to play a game last minute. So I'm not quite sure. I don't know what to do. What else do we... what's on our slate of work that we got to do? Like, what's our mode? I don't even know what mode I'm in. I'm like, good. Good thing I learned from WWF the reason we the second half of the team was years. Yeah. That'll happen. I know Jimmy's like, play game. I don't know. I wouldn't even know what to play. I mean, there's so much stuff that I can play, and I'm like, I don't know. I hate when my brain has to work in modes. I know if you've ever had those like weird little what was that OCD, ADHD, something like that. You have to be in a mode to do something, you know. Minecraft dirt house before this first sunset challenge. Dig a hole. Bum, 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 ba-do-do-do-do-do-do. What? You could just dig a hole and put something over top of you. It's fine. Yeah, see, it's kind of annoying. It's annoying when your brain works that way. Right now, my brain is like, eat food. That's what my brain says. That's not good. Eat food. Because here's the thing. We mentioned sour cream. I got sour cream just sitting in the fridge. But I also have nachos, right? I can make nacho dip, you know? I can do that. That's not the healthiest of lunches, but I can still do it. That's not really lunch, is it? I should probably have something with green in it. No, I don't. Lettuce. Lettuce. Still wrestling events. Oh, God. Sounds good. Nachos really do sound good. They do sound good right now, right? You know? I have a multitude of things I could do. I can do anything. Well, within reason. I don't know. Maybe we'll take a break and come back later and do streams and play games. I don't know. I don't know, chat. I'm in that mode. I don't know. Let's wrap it up before I pass out. My face destroys the universe or something. You mentioned nachos after my order is almost already here. There you go. Nice. Nachos. See, they're getting nachos. I don't get nachos. Oh, you should. Oh, wow.
During my collage days, I would mix sour cream, salsa, shredded cheddar cheese. Then I would dip Cheez-Its in it.
There you go. Cheez-Its are awesome. I haven't had them recently, but when I remember eating them, they were great. I like Cheez-Its. There you go. Thank you. So, yeah, so I gotta figure out. I think Dawn is playing games right now. Not on Twitch, but she's trying to finish up games that she's playing offline. Have something yummy. I don't know. Maybe I will stream again later, but it'll probably be easy mode. Unless you want to get Steve out here and maybe do his job. Is that going to be the running gag now where he shows up once a month? Goes through old-timey Reddits and just says, yeah, I don't even know what this is. It's so weird. You know, that kind of thing? I don't know. Just don't get cheese nips like culture shock for the mouth. I don't think I've ever had this. Have I? I don't know. Adam's going to be streaming too. Hey, there you go. Sounds almost as good as my mom's. What? Quick dip, ketchup, and mayo. That's all you need for a night of chips dip. I don't think I've ever done that. Ketchup and mayo as a dip. I mean, I guess that's like easy salsa, right? Oh, you got tomatoes in there, right? Yeah. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, goldfish crackers are good too. Dude, not for nothing. Dude, the cat. Dude, our cat goes nuts. Anytime we've opened up a box of goldfish crackers, it like freaks out. Like, oh my God, I gotta have some. Like, I feel like the previous owner ate them a lot and would give them to the cat. Because the cat gets crazy around them. Ketchup plus mayo is get a Thousand Island dressing. Yeah. I wonder if I've never tried it, so I don't know if that would work. Yeah. Basically Thousand Island dressing. All right. I've never tried that. Maybe I'll try that now. Frank's Red Hot Goldfish are awesome. I've never had the Red Hot ones because, you know, I'm not spicy. I like the, what do they call them? The flavor ones. Flavor blasted. You know, they put extra salt and cheese on there. It's great. Need relish for the full experience. Relish. Gotta add relish to the ketchup and mayo. That's work. Yeah, that means you think I have 3 different types of condiments in my house, right? God. Come on. Flavor blasted cheddar goldfish are the best. Yeah. See, now I'm just hungry. I make myself hungry. All right, we're going to wrap up. Let me see who's on. Let me go into easy mode while I see who's on. Gonna go see who's on. I don't know who's on now. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. Because then at least I can, if I do decide to stream again later, you know, it'll be a surprise stream, right? As opposed to just, you know, doing it now. Because, you know, I definitely got to, like, eat something. I got to move around. All that stuff. Let's see. See, there we go. We got 3D printing. Zograd's on. You know, I feel like we should raid. Oh man, I got choices here. I got choices. I don't even know who this is. What the hell? Who are they? I don't even know if I'm following them. Weird. Let's see. Zograd's doing stuff, right? Here's the thing. We got Zograd is doing Lego stuff, right? I feel like we should raid Lana Lux, because they raided us last time, and I was really nice and appreciative. I feel like we should return the favor, but I don't know, chat. It's up to you. They're being nice. Nourishment. Yeah, I do need nourishment. Dude, they raided us with like a bunch of hundreds of people. You know, I could send a couple over there. I don't know. What you feel like doing? Chat. Beep, 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 beep. All right, well, I feel like we got to return goodwill. Mute. All right, there we go. All right, it's game dev stuff. All right, so let's see. And you know, if you're into game stuff, then you can actually like learn a little bit, because they actually know what they're doing. Like every once in a while, I have them on in the background, and I'm like, oh, dude, maybe I can learn about doing something and actually try to put together a game. But you know how that goes. Takes forever. So we're going to wrap up. Boom. So we're going to... Hey. All right, let me lower that. We're going to raid Lana Lux, but Zograd's also streaming. Adam's going to be streaming a little later. There you go.
Thanks for the stream, PG.
Bum, bum, bum.
Hope you have a great week and see you Wednesday. Jim Love.
We shall see. So everybody, and be nice to Lana. They work very hard. And for me to say somebody has a really good work ethic, just take note of that, because you guys know how much I work. So yeah, they're constantly streaming, constantly doing work on their game, which is also on Steam amongst a bunch of other ones. So, I don't know, be nice, be cordial, say hi. I will be lurking and eating nachos. Thank you, everybody.
This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang.